Greetings. Good morning. Good morning. Salute to everybody. I hope you're well. Little cloudy here in the New York City skyline, and you know, usually when the world is cloudy, everybody feels that, right? There's something about a cloudy day that you have to embrace. A cloudy day is a representation of life. It's a representation of how we set our goals and how we deal with the storm. And because the good thing about a cloudy day is that the sun will come out. You know what I mean? It will. That's why it's cloudy. You know what I mean? Because all a cloud is. Shout out to Lonnie. What up, Lonnie? Shout out to Hombre Lobo. Long time no see. What's going on? That's all a cloud is. You know what I mean? A cloud is just in front of the sun. You know what I mean? It's not going to stay there forever. And bad times don't last forever. You know, that's just the rule of thumb. And I think people have to try to embrace the rainy day. You know what I mean? It's filtering. Most of this week we had an old heat wave, right? And people were complaining it was too hot, and it was. You know what I mean? But it's like if it's not one thing, it's another, right? So now you're worried about the weather, and now you put yourself in worrying about the weather. Then when there's a nice day that comes up, nobody knows what to do because you let that, you know what I mean? You let it suck all your energy out during the cloudy day. You didn't even know how to really plan for you couldn't see a pretty day. You forgot that you had sunny days. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a big thing where myself, I try to get more done in a cloudy day. I try to do more relaxation in a cloudy day. I'm more clear minded in a cloudy day, and I know that a lot of people are living in clouds, and like I said, cloudy days are temporary. There was a term that everybody always hears and always says, you know, um, life is what you make it. Nobody really understands what that means. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean, well, you made it like that. You wanted to do that, and that's not compassion. Life is what you make it, meaning you have to set your standards and your boundaries, set them up, plan it, and put it together. And this is just not for women, but as a black male, as a black father, as a black man, excuse me, not a black man, I'm a black man. Let me specify that. Sometimes men are not proud enough of knowing who they are. You may have a man to call himself a man because he's crying to you and telling you, yo, because this is that and the third. And I was putting work down and I was the one. You know what? That's a crybaby. You got to know the difference between a man. A man is going to tell you he's a man without talking too much about him being a man. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Hombre Lobo for that support. Salute to Lonnie. Shout out to my YT wife, the Green V. You understand what I'm saying? I know we ain't make no content. Niggas like, well, damn, if y'all doing all this content and your YouTube wife, where is the Tubi movie, Nate? Where is the Tubi movie with you and the Green Vegan? Chill, it's coming. We just waiting for another man and woman to get on a team. Pause. Just saying. That's what we doing. That's all. Shout out to Pre-Chill. We just waiting on another man or woman to get on the team. You understand? Because my boundaries, you know what I mean? I set my standards high, ladies and gentlemen. You understand where I'm going with that? It takes a long time, ladies and gentlemen. I put one in my plant in my lawn. This tree took like 15 years to get big, but it's all season, low maintenance. Oh yeah, it took a long time to grow. I mean, we shape it up every now and then, but it's low maintenance. It goes through all the weather. Do you understand what I'm saying? Instead of waking up and looking at the cloudy skies and saying, damn, it's cloudy. Well, when is the sun coming out? You're never gonna be happy because now you're waiting for the sun to come out. And when the sun comes out, you ain't gonna know a damn thing to do. What you gonna do this summer? Barbecue? Maybe you should barbecue yourself. That's summer. But when you're going to a barbecue, now you're relying on somebody. Why don't you make me happy? Do something to make me happy. Remember that little line in Players Club, right? It was weird. It was mad weird when he was saying, "Do something to make me happy." Do you remember that good? They when she shot up the club. You know what I'm saying? That was a great movie, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lisa Ray, man. But I'm saying shout out to Lisa Ray just as a, you know what I mean, as a love of just appreciation as an actress. But I don't think Lisa Ray was. I'm saying that about the movie. I think she was finesse. You know, she was incredible in the movie. But I don't think Lisa Ray has blossomed. She hit a wall, and she hit that blackmail wall. She did. Oh yeah, she fell into it, man. She fell right into it, and it destroyed her. Even her roles are terrible because all she keeps doing is the same roles. You understand? You can't win an Oscar like that. You can't win an Oscar if you keep doing the same old roles. I mean, we got enough of this in our community, ladies and gentlemen. Good Lord. Shout out to Jay Reed. You understand what I'm saying? We got enough of it. Lisa Ray, Tracy Ellis Ross, all of them. Lord God, Lord have mercy. Why is your standard so low, sister? Why? Life is what you make it. You keep it high, it's gonna be official. Period. You keep them low, you're gonna have problems. It's just that's what it means when they say life was what you make it. Lisa Ray, you can't do a you don't believe me? You can't see an interview with Lisa Ray right now. She gonna be you can see the bitterness in her face. You can see it. Let me show you how to quickly, right? I'm gonna show you this Lisa Ray interview that I seen because I seen in this little thing and I was just like, damn, what is it? How does a person get to that point, right? How do they get to that point? Now, check it, right? This is where you have to understand how important it is. Okay, so this is Lisa Ray. Shout out to you, baby. Hold on. Okay, so here we go, right? This is Lisa Ray. Yeah, I know. I know. The black man's gonna be like, oh, she ate, she's this. Yeah, well, then you listen to it and you listen to him. See, I don't listen to that pile of garbage. He's dirt to me. He's beneath me. You know, I'm better than him. You know what I mean? When you set your standards high, you have to think like that. Some may call it conceited. That's fine. As long as I'd rather them call me conceited and weak. Oh, he think it's all about him. Yeah, it is about me. Absolutely, you're right. I'm glad you noticed it. You understand? That's the energy I give. What kind of energy you giving? Because he told you conceited and you like, well, let me bow down. Yeah, he's telling you to keep your standards low. High vibration. That's what high vibration is. If a person is conceited, that's a high vibration. Good Lord, she's conceited. How in the world are you gonna run game on a conceited woman? Okay, you could probably corner her and do whatever, and and take advantage. I mean, that's a crime. I'm talking about how you gonna run game on her? You can't. You can't run game on a conceited woman. And I'm starting to notice the conceited women are starting to dwindle. Y'all starting to express love, and why can't a man just keep it real? You can't come to that Dusty and ask that. All he's waiting for you to do is to make you feel low. That's all he's trying to do. It's the every loser. That's what he's gonna do. You understand? A real man's gonna be like, nah, boo, you ain't coming up here with that low vibration. You better step it up. You understand? Them little dusty friends you got, that ugly chicks you with. You know what I mean? And we don't mean ugly like, oh, she's ugly. You should have pretty girls. No, we talking ugly people, just dirt bombs. You got to get rid of that. Oh, that's the problem. Your presentation. You know what I mean? How you wear your hair. You know, some of y'all may be half breed black women and you want people to know you more black. Just be half breed. You'll be, you know what I mean? You ain't got to prove your blackness. You know who you are, or do you really? You know, when you really know who you are, what can a person tell you? I had this loser pop up yesterday, and I'm like, oh, bro, your channel, this is weird. And I looked at the timestamp at 3. I just deleted the nigga. He's a piece of garbage. Like, I don't deal with trash like that. I just don't. I never did. Because he's here. The fact that he left a comment, I know he's on my nutsack. He's here. So that means he's watching me. And I'm weird. You understand? You know what I mean? Like, you can't leave a comment and tell me something. One woman popped up, just giving you an example, and she popped up on my stream last year. Well, y'all already know because all my people's official here. Y'all didn't even respond to her. Y'all seen it. One of y'all clicked the like button of a comment I made back. She said, well, why would you have Jussie Smollett on the thumbnail? Because he's gay and, you know, a weird woman. And I'm like, you know what, sister, if you had listened to the stream, you would have known why he was there. Well, I don't need to listen to it. I'm a black. I'll say, oh, yeah, well, you'll see. You'll see with that attitude, low vibration. You'll see when that nigga play you. What you think because your status is good? Yeah, you know, when I'm rich. That don't mean nothing. You, if anything, is worse. You ain't white. A black woman millionaire and a white woman millionaire. Who do you think's gonna be a target to that black dirt bomb? Who do you think's gonna be a target? You think the white woman is gonna be a target when she's rich and famous? Unless she's a wigger like Amber Rose. She got to have she has to have a black mindset to get played. If she got a white mindset, she does the plan. Do you understand? It's a big difference. There ain't no difference between Amber Rose and Lisa Ray McCoy. Ain't no difference. Two attractive women, all right, somewhat famous and rich. And all they deal with is no good niggas. They Rose is no good niggas. They always got a roll. Everything you see Amber Rose is a black man. It's like, come on, Amber, why don't you just get saved? Enough is enough. Okay, BBLs are played out. That's done. Okay, you're getting old now. Yeah, old for a white woman is different than a black woman. Oh, what he told you because you washed up because he is? No man is proudly having a great sexual life with love and cherishing is gonna have the time to down a woman. That's the mode of a hater. It's like that clown that came up in here. I don't even reply to them. The one sister I replied to because I said, well, she's actually got a channel. I wanted to see if she had a channel. I said, oh yeah, well, young and stupid. I wish I had known that before I responded to her because I don't respond to young folks because they too fucking dumb. I just don't. I don't reply to young people. I know we were dealing with this because it was his last video or with the whole situation with, oh yeah, Nas, we don't know who Nas is and all the above. Let me give you a quick clip of that. Let me before I even go on with the Lisa Ray thing, because I was going to cover that yesterday with another live stream with young folks, and I didn't want to give too much energy to that because I didn't want y'all looking at your kids as dirt. But even though a lot of them are, you understand, they messed the game up. You understand? Even though a lot of them destroyed the game, I'm not going to make that a real, you understand, situation. But you know, your levels, you got to know who you're dealing with. There's certain things like, yo, you can't come and talk to me about certain things. A lot of y'all don't be knowing your value because you're listening to that valueless shithole. What could he tell you? He ain't better than you. He ain't no man. A man's supposed to add on to, not take away. Okay, he takes away. That's a pussy. You listen to that nigga, be like, well, that's how men think, right? Oh, because we heard this and we heard that, and my son was telling me about. Your son was telling you about hip hop. You should tell your son, listen, do me a favor, get the fuck out of my face. Don't talk to me. You got to learn how to talk like that. Because people will realize as they get older, like, God damn, you was rude, but you was real. They'll appreciate it when they get older. Oh, yeah, they will. They will appreciate it when they get older because they're going to be like, yeah, because they know you wasn't the one. How many of y'all had that aunt or uncle? They didn't give a fuck what you felt. And now they dead and gone, and you like, damn, boy, I wish they were here. I wish they were here now in my life. You understand? You got to know, man. You got to know your value, man. And it's the problem. Black folks don't know their value, man. Y'all don't know. Okay, so this is a video I'm going to share right now with this young shithole out of fucking Jersey. The audacity. Shout out to, let me explain something to you. Oh, you hang in Jersey. I hang in Jersey, nigga, but I hang in the Poconos. I hang in the South. I be anywhere. That don't mean shit. But the one thing you would never want to ever hear about anybody, because I come from an era where when hip hop was introduced, nigga, I was a baby. I was a kid. Okay. So when we were kids, we looked up to adults. That's what we did. Okay, we didn't play this little stupid game and old, and then you living in my house, nigga, in the bedroom. Get the fuck out of here. We didn't play these games. You know what I mean? Now, Nate, do you? Now, I'm not gonna say I dislike kids, but I don't like most of them. I don't, because they're too stupid. And I don't mean 4-year-olds, 6-year-olds. I'm talking about teenagers and niggas in their 20s. Okay, especially that fucking low vibrational bastard that got out of high school and then accept the fact that he's an old fucking fart. I don't like him. I have a strong dislike for him. I don't school them. I don't give them no advice. I say, yeah, well, good. Yeah, I always tell them that's a good look, man. That's what I say. If you ever hear me tell you that, I'm playing you. Well, yeah, that's a good look. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm here. You doing your thing. You know, that's a real good look. That means I'm laughing at you. Okay, so this is the shit that killed the whole game right here. This is a Jersey shithole. Number one, we don't even respect Jersey in the hip hop industry. I'm sorry, we don't. And if we do, it's going to be Trenton in the 90s and 80s. We're going to say Elizabeth in the 80s and 90s because of Bismarck, Poor Righteous Teachers, and let me give my disclaimer: Poor Righteous Teachers in Trenton. Okay, early 90s, late 80s. Okay, Bismarck and DJ Ty, whatever his name is, Bismarck's DJ. And most importantly, East Orange, New Jersey, Queen Latifah, that movement. All them niggas that came out of it. I may be missing some names, okay? Okay. Naughty by Nature. These individuals were kids when these songs came out. When they made their movement in Jersey and they imprint, these were the areas: East Orange, okay, Newark, New Jersey, Elizabeth, and way down south in Trenton in the goddamn sticks, in the trenches. Okay. So if you missed this young shithole, you can't talk to me. Not because you were young, it's because you didn't do your studies. I know my 1970s singers, nigga, even though I was a baby. I still know them. I know that the lead singer from the Whispers, God bless his soul, just died yesterday. Okay? Don't mean I'm his age. But when I was a kid, I looked up to all these singers. As an adult, as a father, I look up to them. You niggas, it's not delusional. You're stupid. I can't even give you. Delusional can be fixed, nigga. Stupid cannot. You can't fix stupid. Once you're stupid, nigga, you stupid forever. Okay? You can't fix stupid. So a lot of you niggas can sit here and do all this, yeah, because what people need to realize is like nobody listens. We didn't listen to so and so. You understand what I'm saying? When you talk, your kids can't educate you. They weren't here. Don't listen to them. Don't. They can't tell you the new styles. These niggas go to school looking like bums. We didn't wear slippers in school, nigga. We didn't wear house slippers in school and pajamas. Okay, we got our hair done. We was fresh to death. Oh yeah, like the guys in the South. No, nigga, like the niggas in New York. We was having our hairline sharp razors, nigga, in the 80s, nigga. Y'all niggas got on that shit mad late. I don't like talking to people that got up on shit late. They're annoying to me. Don't talk to me. If you wasn't there, nigga, don't say a word. Okay? Because if you knew your history, you would never be down in it. When we were younger, we looked up to the OGs. How y'all niggas bringing the OGs down? Because you listening to another OG hater? You niggas is trolls. You young niggas are nothing but fucking trolls. That's why nobody likes to deal with you. That's why when you turn 30, you're gonna want to kill yourself. You'll see. You watch when that damn depression starts kicking in and you're not young no more. And now you're gonna start debating on jumping off the bridge. You'll see. Just remember, I warn you. Good luck with that, though. It's a good look. Okay, but anyway, here we go.
Has more hits than Nas.
I'm from New Jersey. We grew up on balling.
Okay, nigga, that's the first problem, motherfucker. You from Jersey, you little shithole. Okay? Now, it's one thing if you were 12 years old, but why are these grown fucking southern losers that should be out there in Atlanta sucking cock talking to this young fucking loser from Jersey? That's number one. Let's get that straight. He's from Jersey. They don't know. They ain't nothing been created no fucking Jersey, nigga. I mean, if you want to go back to the big fat Hank hip, I'm hip. I'm there. I'm everywhere. What's the hip hop, the hibbity hop hop? You don't stop. A lot of niggas don't know. That's one of the first songs from the Sugar Hill Gang. He was from Inglewood, New Jersey. That's called knowing your history. A lot of niggas from Jersey don't know that one of the biggest hits came out of New Jersey. So if you got this young shithole, this worthless motherfucker that's worthless is probably going to be a streamer or be a YouTuber for the rest of his life. He's not going to go get a job anywhere. You're listening to him and he's worthless. His opinions don't count. But you old people want validation from the young. Where I come from, we wanted the validation from the old. They set the tone. They set the tone. I could go to Jersey right now. It's country. Right now, we'll go to Elizabeth. We could walk across the Staten Island Bridge, and you walk. It's country over there. You go into Bayonne, New Jersey, country. They're in Jersey. Big difference than walking into Brooklyn. Big difference. Street niggas look different. I ain't saying them niggas ain't putting in no work. I ain't gonna say they gonna kill you, but it's different. Jersey's country, okay? New York City is not. Or New York State. Yeah, New York State. We're talking about, you can't compare a state of New Jersey to a section in New York. We created this shit. We're different here. Just accept it. I know it hurts. I know you gay ass niggas want to sit there and talk about, oh, yeah, this started. No, you wasn't part of nothing. You're from Jersey, nigga. You don't know shit about Jim Jones ain't even from fucking goddamn. Well, let me let him get on with his shit before I rag this nigga.
That's one.
We did not grow up on one mic. Pop Champagne.
My man, Pop Champagne wasn't his song, bozo. Did you know that? That wasn't even his song, you clown. Okay, you piece of shit. You the type of nigga, when you work with me, you're going to be complaining it's hot in the truck. Oh, how much I'm like, yo, listen, man, let me drop you off at the little fucking goddamn ballet dancer. Go in there and dance ballet, bitch. Okay? Pussy hole. You shouldn't be talking to this little motherfucker. Don't talk to him. Tell this nigga to do a paper route or something. He should go get a job. Don't talk to these little niggas. Okay? I know my value. I don't talk to trash. Well, that's messed up. No, this nigga's in his 20s. Okay, he ain't 6. If he was 6 years old, I would understand it. But he's a child. I mean, he's a grown child. So he's sitting there running his mouth, creating this little motherfucker here created a viral movement. This little piece of shit. He's the reason why Jim Jones is going towards now, because Jim Jones' old ass got validation from a young nigga, because this is a society we live in now. Black women get validation from that shithole and believe what he says. And that old man, he gets validation from young niggas calling him young. Tell these young niggas, listen, you can't be here, bro. I don't like young people. That's all. Tell the security to kick his ass out of there. Ask Nathaniel don't like young people. That's all. In this type of interview, he shouldn't be here. Too much influence you're giving these little motherfuckers. Don't give them no goddamn influence. So this little shithole is the reason why the internet, this one Jersey nigga. Y'all don't even have what did y'all create in Jersey except highways, nigga? That's all you did. Let's keep it a stit act. There's nothing. You ain't put in no work. You got a New York hat, nigga. You ain't got a New Jersey's devil hat on your head, cornball. The fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't on my level to talk to me. Period. How you gonna tell me where I was there? You wasn't even thought about being born, nigga. You probably was a mistake to your mother.
Summer in Miami. That's a classic.
Summer of Miami was a classic. It was not a classic. What are you talking about? Jim Jones had one classic, bozo. Okay, that's Cameron's artist. He's the one that put him on. Did you know that, bozo? How you gonna compare Nas? How you gonna compare Nas and Jim Jones? The conversation is over. These niggas are 3-4 years apart from age. You don't know who Nas is. You don't know hip hop. Plain and simple. You want to get my attention? You got to know your history, bro. Don't come here talking about that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Go to Jersey. Go shop in the Costco, nigga. That's all you can. Ask your mother to take you to Costco to get some food. Because she got to cook it.
To those songs you just said.
I'm 22. Every Nas.
That's the problem. You're 22. The conversation is why you talking to this little motherfucker? Tell him to go on Kai Sinat show with all them goddamn gay niggas. Get out of here. You're 22, nigga. You're too old. It's not that you're too young. You're too old to be talking like this. You're 22. You can't talk to us about what we created, nigga. When I was 22, nigga, my shit was lit to death. 22, I would never disrespect nobody. I wouldn't disrespect James Brown at 22. Pussy. Don't talk to these little motherfuckers, man. They don't know their value. I never dissed an OG in my life. Okay, I diss old niggas. It's a big difference. Old niggas are worthless. OGs are valuable. How are you schooling? You can't. Why are these old niggas talking to you? Jim Jones is garbage, my nigga. But you're from Jersey. It's expected for you to say that. And you're 22 knowing who Jim Jones is. Listen to me. My daughter wouldn't dance to a Jim Jones song. She wouldn't dance to a Nas song. They're not danceable songs. Nas and Jim Jones didn't make songs to make kids dance. Okay, oldie? Okay? Go to college, nigga. Get an education. That's what you need to be doing, you piece of little shit. A lot of you little niggas got these people at your house. Yeah, my son be telling me I'm old. Then tell him to go on his own. Let's see how he deals with that. By the time this nigga's 29 years old, he's going to be depressed and he's going to want to commit suicide. I promise you that. Because he's stupid.
That my man's MJ played. We said we heard that from what, Dub?
2K.
2K.
From 2K? Come on, you listen, take your man to the dentist, number one. Okay. He needs to go to the dentist. Okay. Y'all listen to this. Y'all talking about video games. Nigga, these niggas are bums. Every woman I know that got a son that's a loser, that's all he does all summer. He gonna stay home and play video games. Period. You don't talk about hip-hop, nigga. Learn hip-hop before you open your mouth. Okay? Nas is a living legend. If a Nas is official, if Nas keeps his standards high, he will not respond to this. Okay? If Nas is Jay-Z's friend, he's not going to respond to this. I promise you he's not. He will not do it. Not at this level. He's not going to do it. These little fucking dirty stink feet kids did that shit. Okay? These little fuck. That's why I didn't make the video. That's why I talked about it now. Because you see, I was supposed to do the stream last night. But I'm going to do this segment now before I get into the whole situation with the sisters.
Those songs are in the video game. Okay. I have never in my life said at a party, yo, throwing that.
At a party? Get the fuck. What party are you going to, you piece of shit? The fuck. You missed the boat, nigga. You can't go to a party in 2025 and talk about you been to a party. That shit's is over, nigga. You ain't been to no party in the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Hang it up, nigga. That's it. Okay? Because 6 years ago, nigga, you was in your teens. What party did you go to, shithole? Are you kidding me? You can't talk about no party, nigga. You know what I was doing at 21, 22? I damn sure wasn't sitting there talking to a whole bunch of old niggas hating on old people. You's a hater, nigga, and a troll. That's all you are. You and Jim Jones, that ugly motherfucker. Y'all niggas is trolls. You're a troll, buddy. And the fact that you got this much influence on the internet, man, is preposterous, man. You shouldn't even be talking to these old niggas. Shouldn't even be talking to these mother. They ain't no New York niggas.
Right now, if you did top 3 influential people regarding dressing,
But
swag,
Redressing and swag? What are you talking about, nigga? You're from Jersey. The end. What are y'all known for? Tell me one thing you known for in Jersey. Give me one fashion that you're known for instead of looking country. You're from Jersey, bro. You can't talk. You're not validated to talk about nothing. You're not on the level at all. Stay in your lane, bro. You can't talk. You don't know what a dresser is. You're looking for a father. Why don't you just tell Jim Jones, I wish you was my daddy?
Jones is top 3.
But Nas influenced Jim Jones.
Why are you explaining? Don't explain to these niggas. Don't explain to him, bro. You shouldn't even. Why are you explaining this shit to this little motherfucker? So what? I don't talk to young people unless they work for me and are moving. Okay, listen, here, little boy. Here's some money. I'm out of here. Thanks for doing a good job. That's it. Don't talk to these niggas. Don't school them. Don't even waste your time, man. Okay? If anything, you should be influential in his life. He should be watching you. Okay? You came from a complete different era. Don't waste your time. This nigga missed the boat years ago. He's too late. He done missed that boat has sailed. A party? What is he doing at a party? Standing around playing with their phone? That's not a party. This kid doesn't know nothing. He don't know shit. He's an old kid.
Cap, Chrome Hearts, and the BB Simons belts.
Why you on his dick for? You looking for a father, nigga? Did you know Chrissy put him on the fashion shit-o? Did you know a black woman put him on shit-o? He didn't know how to dress. Jim Jones is a pawn. He's a bum in the hip-hop community. He's not on Jay-Z and Nas's level. Did you ever look at Nas's album, nigga? Don't you know Nas? Even Jim Jones, as whack as he is, even he admitted that. He said Nas was the best dressed. And you talking about Jim Jones is the best dressed. You kidding me? Nas is New York, nigga. What are you? Jersey? What part? What county? What are you known for? It's gonna be New York. It's gonna be New York influence one way or another. You know that. New York inspired. You know that.
All that Jim Jones is like top 3.
So where you put Max B?
Nobody was wearing Ed Hardy.
Oh man, I'm done. I don't want to hit it. I don't want to talk to this stupid fuck. He's gonna get me angry. These little dumb niggas are stupid. I can't stand these little. Well, go shoot somebody, nigga. All right, go shoot somebody. That's all you fucking know how to. Go do a crime, nigga. Go rob a store. Get the fuck out. Go rob an old lady, nigga. That's all you know how to do. You piece of shit. Fuck out of here. All right, so hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get over here. Can't stand these little young motherfuckers, man. Can't stand them. Annoy the fuck out of me. Okay, so let's get to the whole meat and potatoes. Listen, let's not get it fucked up. Niggas in Jersey ain't no joke. We talking about hip hop. Okay, y'all haven't had a. Okay, I'm gonna blow niggas' minds right now. Pause. I'm gonna blow niggas' minds right now. Says Fetty Wap. Who y'all got, man? Can somebody tell me in the chat? Says Fetty Wap, which is inspired by New York. Says Fetty Wap, what are y'all doing? Forget the section of Jersey in the whole state. Who do y'all have other than Benzino's daughter? Who? Well, you should have asked that shithole that. Who do y'all have since Fetty Wap? He killed this whole, he fucked this whole career up and went to jail. Who do y'all have since Fetty Wap came to the game and exploded? Who do y'all have now? Nobody. You got this little 21-year-old piece of garbage having audacity to talk about who's this and that, and it got so much influence. How in the fuck do you let these little young niggas influence you? Black women, this is now gonna get on your ass. How the fuck do you let these black motherfuckers have this much impact to tell you your high standards is not realistic? You believe that? You believe that? Shout out to Eric Byron, man. I appreciate you. Goddamn. Thank you for that super chat, brother. Salute to you, bro. Happy Friday to you. You believe these niggas? Why you listening to? Why do you listen to that black shithole? The minute your standards are high, he tells you nobody gonna want you, and then when they low, everybody wants you. Ain't that a bitch? What is that telling you? Woman with low standards, fuck the whole neighborhood. Woman with high standards, nobody could get near her. So what's the problem? I'm telling you right now, from looking at, I'm not going to get on Lisa Ray's character. We'll wait till she looks at the news. But let's just do a little clip of this thing that she's doing here. Now, shout out to my man, Sean. That's my man right there playing the actor with her.
I love you.
Damn, Sean looking old as a motherfucker. This nigga's only like 40. God damn. Wow, that's scary, man. Damn, bro. This nigga's a young dude right here. This nigga's wow. This is very sad. Shout out to Sean, though, but damn, bro, that shit is crazy. Looking bad, bro. Hold on.
You were one of the best choices I ever made.
No, you can't keep doing these roles, Lisa. You can't stop doing these roles. That's not realistic. Okay, so classes begin. Get your pen and paper out right now. Get your phone and your notes out. That is not realistic. Who wrote this? Why would you agree to do this? I never watched the show. I think I know it's garbage. Okay. Lisa Ray, you can't do these roles. No woman with high standards does this. No one. I had one woman that cried at me like this because I found a letter from a nigga that she wrote to in jail. That was the last time. I've never had a woman said, please, please. She was crying her ass off. Yeah, that's different. She got caught. Why are you doing this? How are you talking about all this bullshit about black women need to do this? You shouldn't be doing these roles, okay, at all. Now I'm freestyling on this thing right now. I'm gonna freestyle on this. I'm gonna freestyle to the main event when I get on Keke Palmer's whack ass. Okay, all right. You talk all this shit, Lisa. You shouldn't be doing these roles anymore. Stop doing these roles. Okay, I know he told you're too old to do Baby Boy or Players Club. Do those roles. You're better off. Okay, because it was something positive in that movie. This black woman. If you ever did this, shoot yourself. Ever. If you ever came to a worthless fucking black man at that, kill yourself.
You were one of the best choices I ever made.
Really? Are you serious? You're going to tell me this is the best choice? Oh my God. This is influence. This is influence. No woman should ever be hard up for no man like this. This is disgusting. Okay, and this is a role. She's just playing a role, and I'm actually disgusted.
I was so young, so lost when your father left me.
Okay, so she's saying when your father left me. Oh no, oh my God. Why do y'all write this stuff? Why? You're a nigger. You're fucking worthless. Why? These roles are bad. So if you watch this show, this is a great show. This is not a good show. It's a bad show because of the roles, the influence it will have on somebody. Like, I could relate to. You shouldn't be able to relate to her. Okay? So let's go to the real Lisa Ray. Because I know the black man wants to sit here and let's see if she aged yet. Yeah, why don't you look at Amber Rose? She aged. You ain't saying nothing about that whore.
By day, the Duncans are in an upstanding family who run a car dealership. By night, they live a dangerous secret life.
Oh boy, they run a car dealership by night. We don't need no more nigga roles. Who the fuck runs a car dealership by night? It's always them niggas that always got that scam shit. This show is garbage. I never even watched it. I'm telling you, it's trash.
Season 5 of The Family Business is now streaming on BET Plus.
Actress in Chicago.
Oh, it figures. BET Plus. I should have fucking known. Okay, they on that shitty network. It ain't Showtime. Okay, so that's garbage. Showtime wouldn't put that shit on there because they have their standards high. You see what I mean? When you set your standards high, when you keep it official, you would never see this show. They would never pick this up. HBO and Showtime would never, ever, ever, ever pick up this show. Ever. Okay, go ahead.
If Lisa Ray McCoy joins us now to share more on the show and an upcoming.
Okay, so wait. Now the black man, she's aging, Nate. Nigga, she's aging gracefully. She's still fine, but I know she's crazy. But let me see what I could pick up with the mind. Fuck the look. She looked great.
Juneteenth celebration that she'll be hosting
She looks great. She looks great.
this weekend. Welcome home.
I know. I love coming home. I get so much love, so much support. I feel like a tourist every time I come home because there's something new going on all the time. It's like, what's happening? This wasn't here. This is closed down. The neighborhood has changed. What's happening?
Right? You're a famous Hollywood star, but you're back in town. When you come back home, what do you like to do?
Lake Michigan.
Lake Michigan. Ain't gonna be no nigga. Entrepreneur and director. Yeah, that's her status. That's what she does for a living. But she still got that shithole nigga. I promise you that. Because Lisa Ray's standards are low. She don't know how to set them high. That fucking shithole got to her.
I don't remember it the same way that I do now. When I see it now, it's like this water wasn't this clear before.
No,
it wasn't these many rocks here before. It's surreal for me because when I come home and I look at the neighborhood that I grew up in, it's no longer what I remember it to be. And downtown is just
okay. No. We want to talk about your personal business. I want to pick up personality, darling.
A little bit of that southernness in me as well. But
yeah, that's the problem. You're Southern Belle, which is great, but that shithole got with you. Southern Belles are very valuable. Southern Belles are valuable. But you can't deal with that fucking grease ball. You can't do it, black woman.
Even when I was in, California, they were like, "You're not from here, are you?" And I was like, "Oh, you can tell."
Yeah, of course you can tell because you're a Southern Belle. But you fuck them Cali niggas.
Right, but you probably get stopped a little bit more when you're along the Riverwalk or wherever you are. People are probably stopping and going, "Wait a minute."
I love it. Where was I at yesterday? I was eating, the original House of Pancake. I go there when they were in Hyde Park, right across the street from Kenwood. And so I go there every time. And the young lady, she was young, and she says, "Are you famous?"
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Here's Sean again. Look at the damn Sean looking crazy. Hold on.
And turned and raunchy and just gutty. It's a great show. Yeah. And people are really tuned into that show. I didn't know I was the villain of the show. Like, really, I'm really that girl. And I'm taking over season 6. And it's more twisty and turned and raunchy and just gutty. I'm doing some things that's making you go, "Girl, now why did you do that?" Like, people are coming up to me on the street going, "Donna." And I'm thinking, "Donna, my name is not Donna," but I thought they was going to say Diamond. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, but that character is a character.
These roles, man, these roles are not good. These are not good roles, man, because it's the same black drama.
Just having a great time.
Great time.
Yeah, we need it.
I can't let you go before asking you about the interview you did with Carlos King that broke the internet, in which you kind of laid the groundwork and help other women, I think, set the standards. So, but
you see how right now she talked about breaking the internet. I never even seen what they're talking about, but you see how the influence women will watch her and want to hear what tips she got on being better. So let me just hear what I'm going to get from that, right? Yeah, Taraji plays the same roles. That's why they all fucked up in the game. They play the same roles that they live in. Okay? That's why I'm telling you, she's not a great actress because she plays herself.
Before I go into that, let's let everybody listen to what you said. Okay.
Why waste your time dating somebody who is not going to elevate your life?
I don't want to stress you out by trying to keep up with my lifestyle that I already have and am accustomed to. I'm going to these restaurants just for lunch meetings, and it takes you your whole check to take me there. You are still
no, sister. No. You're reflecting now. You're reflecting because you dealt with these bum niggas, Lisa Ray. Now you got the women thinking, "Oh, he got to have money." No, that's not you. A nigga that's official don't have money. You ain't got to be rich to be official, darling. Let's understand that, black women. To set your standards high and keep them high, don't look out just for a billionaire. That's not realistic. Stop doing that. Stop listening to this bullshit. Okay? Okay? It don't just because Lisa Ray's talking and then you get influenced by that and you start thinking, I could pay my own check. And now you having lunch by yourself because you're like, I'll be damned if I'm gonna have a nigga come in here and I'm paying his lunch. No, it's fine to pay for a nigga's lunch every now. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, it ain't nothing wrong with that. Believe me when I tell you, niggas that she's around millionaire niggas that do this shit. I know niggas that's rich and still pay cheap. 50 Cent is the same way. She's reflecting that. Don't listen to this. This is bullshit. Okay, that's what I'm trying to teach you right now. Okay, listen to this from a black father. That is this is not the mindset that you want to have. Okay, that's not the mindset. So let's back this up real quick. I didn't even see this interview. I should have played that.
To take me there. You are still wanting a vacation for the weekend. I vacationing on holiday for the month.
Oh God, sister, anybody, a nigga could go on a holiday for the damn month if he's retired from work. Okay, big deal. Stop looking at that. Don't listen to that shit. See, this is the problem with happening with Lisa Ray, because Lisa Ray is a bad example for your standards high. Don't look, she's rich. That don't mean nothing. She's still fucked up in the game. It's her mindset because she deal with that low-level black piece of garbage. That's why she's talking like that. It's not about, oh, well, a woman's standards because she's rich, she should be with a man that has more. That's not realistic. I promise you that. But what is realistic is you having a man that respects you and ain't trying to take away your empire. That's it. It's just that simple. Okay? It's just that simple. Don't listen to her. So let me hear what she's going to talk about.
What's been the reaction?
Can I just do this real quick?
Okay.
No, don't give her no pound, white bitch. Don't fucking give her no pound. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't give her no fucking pound. Okay, that white bitch probably fucks a whole bunch of niggas too that's married. And all of a sudden now, don't do that. This is not the influence you want to get, darling. You want to be inspired. This is not inspiration. If you were influenced, if you felt this was anything and you thought you was inspired, you were influenced. This is bullshit. Lisa, come on now, Lisa. You're supposed to correct her. You know, I was out of pocket that day. I was taking it personal. I dealt with some past issues. I had a couple of married niggas that was using me, had more money than me, and I was paying the bills and shit. No, tell them the truth, Lisa.
And I think people take that and they want to take it and run with it and put it on the negative scale. Where
you just put it on a negative scale. What are you talking about? You just put it on a negative scale, Lisa. You just gave her a pound. See, this is why niggas don't respect you, because you're all over the place. Your standards are low, darling. Just because you rich and famous, you can still have low standards. Trust me, I'm a man, okay? Believe me when I tell you, all right? A nigga could be a billionaire and still buy a prostitute. Trust me when I tell you that. We love sluts. That's low standards, right? So knock it off, darling. It is negative. This is not good for any woman to hear. So let's hear what you're going to say, because they said you got another minute left. So let me hear what you're going to say with your trap.
Not that. I'm more positive. I want to make things, work for me. What I mean by that is absolutely what I said. Men have conquered countries for us.
Oh, you still talking about that damn fucking prime minister that shitted on you? She's reflecting. She's reflecting. Who else could you be talking about? You're talking about that prime minister that fucking destroyed your mind and you ain't never been right. That's who you're talking about. You talk about that fucking foreign piece of shit because your low standards allow him in because you thought he's a prime minister. I guess he's good. No, he's not. He's a piece of garbage. You're reflecting, Lisa. You couldn't even get into this conversation for 2 seconds without me picking that up. Watch what she says. Just listen.
What I said. Men have conquered countries for us.
Who? What men have conquered? What black bastard are you talking about that country? He can't even conquer the fucking block without getting arrested. Who are you talking about, Lisa Ray? These black motherfuckers ain't conquering shit. They ain't running the country. We had one nigga run the country for 8 years. Okay? Who are you talking about? You ain't talking about Obama because he's married. Who are you talking about? You talking about that prime minister that you married that fucked you over and ruined you. That's what happened. Because you set your standards low. Okay? You thought they were high. Oh, I'm gonna get me a prime minister. That's setting it low, darling. Because you're going at his status. The higher man's status, write it down, ladies. The higher man's status, the lower of a piece of shit he is. Okay? The richer, the worse. Look at Diddy. The richer, the worse, especially if he black. So who are you talking about? You are still reflecting about that man that you're still in love with, by the way. Okay, that fucked you over. That's why you're on the internet going crazy.
As their queens, as their concubines, as their significant others, wives, and whatever. Why don't we still be that for men? Meaning, why don't we be the reason why they rise above and do more than what they're doing now for
Because
others?
your standards are low, you stupid bitch. That's the reason why. You got low standards. Okay, you're not official. You light skinned, you pretty, you got a nice fat ass, you play diamond in a movie Players Club, and you're rich with and famous. That's it. When it comes to men, you're dirt. That's the problem. Okay? That is the problem. Believe me, anybody can see that as official. You choose garbage. That's the problem, Lisa Ray McCoy. Okay? You choose trash. Okay? Even at your status level. The higher a man's status, the more of a piece of shit he is. Never forget that. Okay, if you meet a nigga, he tell you he's a billionaire, he's a piece of garbage. You got to bet. You meet a white man that's a billionaire, you got a better chance. Not that black Negro. I don't give a fuck if a nigga's making 100,000 a year, he's gonna be a piece of dirt. Cause 100,000 in the hood is a millionaire. The bigger the status, the bigger the piece of shit that black male is. I'm telling you. You'll see. I'll show y'all another clip.
For our family and for everyone involved. That's what I want to do. I want to be a part of your elevation. Therefore, you're a part of mine, and we are growing together, evenly yoked.
No, darling. No. We don't need you to help us with that elevation, okay? You don't know what the fuck you talking about. You telling them about men and I'm a man, okay? All right? You telling them about a man and I'm a fucking man, okay? You are wrong, okay? Everything you're talking about, you're wrong here, okay? You're wrong, okay? You're wrong.
So I can't do that with you if you are just coming off of your block and I've been around the world already.
Oh my God, who cares? My man Buck goes around the world already. He's an electrician. What the fuck difference does it mean, darling? That don't mean shit. We got the internet now. Stop it, Lisa. You're reflecting because you've been fucked over with that bad nigga and you're a lousy chooser. Why don't you just tell the people the truth? I'm terrible choosing men. Okay? Now let me give you another one. The richer a woman is, the worse she is. Or the richer a black woman is, the worse she is choosing men. Because she believes, well, you have a man that has more, he'll treat you better. No, he will not. He will not. When you set your standards high, all across the board, you will attract official niggas. Because the low vibrational nigga wouldn't have a chance, whether he rich or poor. That's the problem. Okay, Chris says, hey, Nate, in case Lisa Ray, did you find her niche accepted or fake due to the lack of raising standards? Lisa Ray has damaged. That's that fucking prime minister that whatever he was, he fucked her up. He's the one that ruined her. Okay, that's mental, physical abuse, man. She ain't never gonna be right because she ain't facing the truth. That's her only problem is that she has low standards. When a woman has low standards, she chooses garbage. Every woman I know that got low standards, her man's a piece of shit. Shay Love says, I heard her daughter dies in a straw movie, which was such trauma porn. Felt the same way about colored girls. These are all bad films for black women. Horrible. Y'all can't be slaves. Y'all can't be the one begging no man to be with them. You can't do that as a role. You don't even take them. I don't give a fuck what they paying you. Okay? Look at that as a black man taking a gay role. Don't take it. It ain't worth it. Because you're going to influence people when you're dead and gone negatively. She keeps the problem with Lisa. She don't know when to shut the fuck up. She keeps talking.
I'm not going to stand still and wait for that because I can't afford to. I am of a certain age that I'm ready to go around the world for the second time. For
what? Why, angry? Why are you going to go around the world for a second time? Now that's when you start getting that damn devilish looking face. For what? You paid, that's what you did. You probably paid a couple of niggas, gave him free trips, and you found out that he never left his wife. Let's keep it a stack, Lisa. You keep fucking with cute niggas. You like cute guys. You like cute guys and guys that are rich. Okay? Stop it. You're rich already. Why does it matter if a nigga's rich? That don't make no sense. When that white bitch is rich, I'm rich. See, that's the difference with you. When a white bitch is rich, the black man is rich. Okay? Look at Kylie Jenner. You think anybody that deals with her, that nigga ain't no celebrity. Okay, you should have been with him. Don't listen to this bitch. Don't listen to her. Trust me when I tell you, don't fucking listen to her. Okay? Don't listen to her.
Okay. Can I do this? Preach. Yeah.
No, don't preach. Don't fucking preach. There's no preach. See, all of y'all hoes got fucked over them dirty niggas. All three of them. All three of them got low standards. The nigga probably told the nigga you like it doggy style and you thought he was gonna keep him. You found out that the nigga was gay on the low. You probably found out the nigga was married. All three of them. Trust me when I tell you, because if they had high standards, they wouldn't even have been in this conversation. Don't listen to him. Tyler Perry's another douchebag, okay? Because he writes roles to make black women look weak. Don't watch that and that shit. All his shit is garbage. Tyler Perry don't make nothing. Even when he did one movie, he had Why Did I Get Married? That was it. Had Janet Jackson looking crazy and desperate in there. Y'all take these roles to be a celebrity. What role are you doing, black woman? How are you getting rich from playing worthless roles? That's crazy. Don't listen to Lisa Ray, man. Don't fucking listen to her. Trust me when I tell you, this woman, she's out of her goddamn mind. Okay? She's out of her damn mind. So let me play this video back. I want you to see this terrible thing here. Very bad. Hold on, it's on my post. Hold on. It's very bad. And I want you to see. This is class, so I want you to tell me now what is the problem here, okay? So this is the problem. I want you to tell me. I'm going to play this video back. Okay, so here it goes.
Here at 5 o'clock, the Baltimore County daycare owner who shot her husband when she learned he was sexually abusing children has now been released from prison. Okay,
so she shot her husband that was sexually abusing children in her daycare. Okay, he deserved that, clearly, right? But this is the thing. How the fuck does she fuck with this nigga? How do y'all women that got your shit together make horrible decisions in men? Don't you know you can make $300K a year and still be a dumb bitch? Don't you realize you could still make $40,000 a year and still be a dumb bitch? Don't you realize no matter how much money you make, your value is based on the man you choose? Write it down. Your value is based on the man you choose. Not even what you attract, what you choose. How did this woman marry this nigga?
She served most of her 4-year sentence, a punishment that outraged supporters who thought the judge was way too harsh. Tonight, WJZ investigator Mike Helgren speaks to Shantira Young from the halfway house she is staying at. And Mike, you are live with the exclusive that everyone has been waiting to see tonight.
Man, you should have had her in the studio. We don't want to hear no fucking phone call. You should have had her in the studio. This is going to be whack. Y'all niggas out of town always do whack levels. I would have been like, listen, I can't interview you until we see you in person because I got to mic you up. Okay, so this is her in the prison. All right. This Maryland daycare owner talks about really shooting ex-husband. Now, she didn't kill him, but just listen to the story.
July 2022, when she shot her then husband, former Baltimore City police officer.
What I told you, former Baltimore City police officer. So she probably figured that he's a cop. He's got a good job. I'm a daycare owner. I'm a business owner. Let me get this black man. He's cute. He's handsome and all the above. Yeah, but he's a cop. He's a piece of fucking dirt. Any nigga that became a cop got low self-esteem. Period. Cops are weirdos. Why would a person choose to do that job? You know? It's like if you came up in a game and you knew a dude was a pussy in school, he became a cop, you better be careful. He's coming for you. Cops are crazy. But no, y'all don't set your standards high. You look at the wrong fucking thing. Okay, if you had came home and you was my daughter, you said you met a cop, don't fuck with no police. Only time you need a cop is when you got to call him because you're in an emergency. Never date a cop. Never. Okay? Unless he was retired. You may have a chance because now he gets back to being humble. Never date a police officer, black woman, ever. Ever. You might as well go date a drug dealer. They're terrible.
James Weems after confronting him over allegations he'd been abusing children at her
You had to come to your husband because he was fucking a 10-year-old? Come on, man. Come on, bitch. Come on. You know, you put that, you were the one. That's why, see, I would have locked you up because you chose him. You should have stayed in the jail. Fuck shooting him. You should have killed him. I would have sent you to jail because you didn't murder the nigga. You shot him, but you ain't kill him. Now we got to have our tax money pay for this motherfucker to stay alive in jail for the rest of his life. Okay? You married the nigga, sister. What's wrong with you? Where are your standards? Where are they? Where are your standards? You are a daycare provider. You got people's kids around you and your husband. Where are your standards, black woman? How did this piece of garbage, why? I want to know why you married this nigga. You think the news guy is going to ask her that? Nope, because he's not. I would have said, first question is, what made you marry him? And she's going to say, I don't know this. And no, bitch, what did you marry him for? You ruined a woman's life for the rest of her life. Ruined. She was raped by an old man.
Daycare, Little Kids Castle in Owings Mills. What do you want people to know?
One of the things I really want to say is I thank everybody for the support that they have given me.
There's no support, sister. There's no support. They shouldn't have even been supporting you. They should have supported you if you murked them. You didn't even kill this motherfucker. Why are they supporting you for? They forgot you married him.
It has really helped me get through my prison sentence, and I'm just really thankful for that. I'm glad to be out and at the halfway house, and I'm just looking forward to rebuilding. And
no, don't rebuild nothing, darling. We don't need you to rebuild. You're going to go get another dirt bomb, okay? All right? You should have went to jail, too. Both of y'all should have went to jail. You married this motherfucker. You're guilty. If you was in New York, they would have locked you up, too, for life. You married him. You're guilty by association, you dummy. You brought that nigga, you brought that child molester into the you brought that child molester into the daycare. You. Let's see if there's any accountability for that.
Went back to the community like I was before.
She testified against her ex-husband, who was convicted of rape and sexual abuse last year.
Wow, look at that black man sitting there with the suit with the white lawyers. That's all I tell you. Lawyers, cops and lawyers love fucking kids. I don't know what it is. They like fucking kids and little boys. All of them. Nate, that's foul. All of them. They either want to eat a little girl's pussy or suck a little boy's dick. That's just how they are. All cops is like that, especially the men.
Sentenced to life in prison. Prosecutors built their case around a 10-year-old girl he abused.
10-year-old girl, brother. 10-year-old girl. 10-year-old, you ain't even a bad looking dude, but that's that black woman for you. Oh yeah, he's cute. He has a braid. He's masculine. But he's a pedophile. She married the nigga. Where are your standards, black woman? What did that man look at you and say, this is gonna be my wife? She's a stupid bitch. How come the official bitch didn't give this nigga a chance? Did I ever think about that? Did you ever think about what your look attracts that shithole? Your desperate look, because Lisa Ray, as pretty as she is, she looks desperate. Okay, she looks very desperate. Nate, what makes her look desperate? Her whole aura is desperate. The woman here that got locked up looks desperate. It's just a look. It's a look of, I'm married, I'm doing well in my life. Not when you marry a child molester. And you let the nigga survive. You probably shot him on purpose because you still want to go visit. She probably still talks to him.
Inside the daycare's van.
The one thing I think that we need to know is that sexual abuse is not okay with children. A lot of times in the past.
Bitch, the sexual abuse is not okay with anybody. What the fuck you mean it's not okay with children? You didn't learn shit. I believe you knew. You probably told them, I see what you did to Miss Johnson's daughter. You better stop it. You probably knew about it. That's what y'all do in Baltimore. Y'all let her go. You should have kept her ass in there.
It has been covered up, and it's good that it's getting some type of notoriety to it so that we can stop it. We can help children and not assume.
No, help the children by choosing better men, darling. Okay? Help the kids by choosing better men. Okay? You should never open up a daycare again because you're going to do the mistake again. Now you're going to go get that street thug because you dealt with the corporate cop and felt like he was a piece of shit. So this guy makes me feel good. He fucked me good or whatever. And you're going to be in there sleeping with one of the boys. You're disgusting. You should be in jail too.
This especially from somebody who we all thought should have been protecting children. And
no, bitch, you thought. I know these niggas are dirt. I've seen them niggas. I've been in places with them. I know they trash. I've been in the environments with these corny niggas. I know a couple of them now that's listening. These niggas are weirdos. Cops are shitholes. They always committing suicide. Why are they always killing themselves? Why is it that cops always killing and turning a gun on themselves? Why? They got a high suicide rate. They got a high divorce rate. And your stupid ass went and married this nigga, and now he went and fucked a 10-year-old. We can help children and not accept this, especially from somebody who we are all, you thought has been protecting children, bitch. You didn't protect the children, and he didn't protect it. But you married this cocksucker.
Protecting the community at one point.
A judge in D.C., where the shooting occurred, sentenced Young to 4 years in prison, double what prosecutors requested. People around the world and here in Maryland expressed outrage at a punishment they believed was too harsh. Did you feel the support?
Too harsh? It wasn't harsh enough. This woman should go into jail the same time as him. So it'll be an example to choose better, black woman. Your standards are too low. There's something about you that shithole looks at and says, yeah, she's a dummy. Okay, you probably walked around trying to look like a fucking prostitute and thought it was cute because I still got it. I may be old, but my butt still looks good. That's whack. Okay, that's whack. You got to keep your standards high. The end. Okay, if our standards was high, she would have never been around this nigga. He wouldn't have been your friend. When your standards are high, shout out to Laura. When your standards are high, low vibrational man can't even be your friend. Only thing a low vibrational dude could attempt to rape you. Attempt to rob you, attempt to kill you. Okay, you know, and even that case, you got to be aware of that. But you married the nigga, Chantel. You should have been in jail. If I was a prosecutor, I said, no, we give this bitch 100 years. If that happened to my fucking daughter, I would have said lock both of them up because this dirty bitch knew it. What happened if there was fentanyl? What happened to that Dominican woman where her husband was selling fentanyl in the house? They locked them both up. They locked the Dominican woman and her husband because the kid died in their daycare because they had fentanyl in the house. Even though the husband brought it in there, the wife is his wife. She knew. She's guilty by association. You're judged by the company you keep.
You get those messages?
Absolutely. A lot of people wrote to me, and I was able to contact with a lot of people. I definitely felt the support.
See, the thing is with you, darling, you're not even that good looking. So you probably just got you went. Let me tell you what happened with her. She's not that good looking. So she already had low self-esteem because she probably didn't fit the criteria of everything that's on the internet. And she's seen this handsome man that she thought was a good man because he was a cop, and he turned out to be a piece of shit because all polices are. That's what happened. And now nobody's giving her the accountability. So that's why she got support, because none of y'all motherfuckers even know what's going on.
The support is what can be saying in prison.
Anything you want to say to the community and those supporters who love you so much?
I'm sorry for choosing a no good nigga. That's what you should be telling the people. Let's see what she says. I'm sorry for choosing garbage. I married this nigga. I was blind. My apologies. My sorry to the family for choosing this pile of shit and putting this child in harm.
And who stood up for you throughout this?
I would just say thank you so much. I really appreciate each and every one of them. I'm definitely glad that the justice system saw what happened, and he was sentenced to what he got.
Yeah, you probably still in love with him. He's still alive. You tell me you don't fucking think about him. I see pictures together. You probably wrote him, why did you do this? We could have did so much together. Because you have low standards. And you attract a low vibrational fucking child molester. It's you. I blame you for this, not him. He's already a piece of shit. He was born that way. You chose him.
And that everybody can start trying to rebuild and move on.
No, bitch, you rule. You fucking move on. Okay? Okay? You move on. Okay? You move on. Okay, this is the problem. You move on. Let's get to the meat and potatoes, ladies and gentlemen. Goddamn, turn your real on your mouth. Goddamn. Okay, so here we go with Keke Palmer. Pick me. She just a pick me. She wants to fit that black man. She's a male worshiper, male identified, complete fucking loser, right? Financially successful, just like the daycare provider, just like Lisa Ray. All of them, okay? Now, black women, you in your eyes look at this and take this influence. You don't take the you think it's inspiration, it's influence. Because you can't be inspired by Lisa Ray, you can't be inspired by Keke Palmer, and you can't be inspired by the neighborhood bitch that owns a fucking daycare that got a pedophile as a husband. You can't be inspired by this. That's number one. Number two, Keke Palmer looks like a drag queen. Somebody did her dirty. They put all this makeup on her face to like she's going in a coffin. They put this stupid red hair on there because she's trying to be sexy, because she's trying to appeal to that damn male. Now, she has a light-skinned baby because she has a problem. She had a light-skinned baby's father because she wanted a light-skinned baby with pretty hair the same way how the brat wanted it. That's what the fuck happened. All right? Okay, very male-identified woman here. Very male-identified. Worships male. But when she gets fucked over, you niggas make a goddamn, hey, I need to hype my fans up to go against the black man and make better choices. No, bitch. We're not going to do it that way. Okay, it's because we're going to show people just because you're financially successful doesn't make you high standard. Don't get it confused, darling. I don't care if you work at motherfucking Amazon. You can work at Amazon right now as a beautiful black woman with high standards. And you could be a celebrity with low standards. Okay, ask Jennifer Lopez. Ask Halle Berry. Okay, ask Nia Long. Ask Tracy Ellis Ross. All of them are all fucked up. They're male-identified losers. They love that good-looking male with a six-pack that's shoving his same dick in a nigga's asshole. They love it. Now she comes out the house looking like a hot fucking mess because she can't dress for shit. So that attracts losers because they're like, damn, this bitch look like crazy. She must be desperate because she's a damn groupie. So we want to hear now that how in the fuck did she not look at this corny fuck that she made her baby's daddy and gave this nigga a child? The ultimate blessing to give a man other than your heart is a baby. Write it down. You said Lori Harvey? Now she not male identified. She's male influenced. But Lori Harvey don't know her value. Lori Harvey too fine to be accessible. Lori Harvey's too fine. She got to take. Lori Harvey has to think like her mother. Her mother has high standards. That's a good example. Lori Harvey's mother has high standards. Not because Steve Harvey's rich. It's because she's going to get a nigga that's official that worships the ground she walks on. Okay? Regardless of whether Steve Harvey's rich or poor, at the end of the day, he's official when he walk in with her. Why? Because majority don't play no fucking games. Big difference. Okay? So number one, they got to dress her. She can't fucking dress. She looks terrible. Okay? Average black man is not going to, a real man is not going to fuck with this. The average nigga will. Because she gives it away. You could tell Keke gives a pussy away.
his choice to do that was his own in his own way. But I just know for me, with my platform as a performer, that's the last thing I would want to perform is drama.
Oh, let's hear it.
Kiki is here. Her album Just Kiki is out right now. So we heard Confessions just a bit ago. This is your side of.
Okay, so you could tell she's biracial. She's biracial. Listen, let me tell you how I look. Number one, you know she if she's white, she fucks black men. You could tell. See, these white women are intrigued by y'all. They love your beauty. They love your swag. Okay, you may look at it. Oh, the white girl interviewed me. White people are obsessed with us. Get that through your head. Okay. Now this biracial or white woman, whatever she is, you could tell she would hear all the hot stories, and you know she sucks a lot of black cocks. You could tell. You know what I mean? Because she's inspired by black men as well.
Kiki and Usher Gate, if you will.
Come on, I live for Kiki and Usher Gate. That is such a good way to put it. No, straight up, I live for that. Yes.
So, at the time, we did not know that you were not with the father of your child when we're watching you having your girls.
Uh-oh, here it go. I want to hear this one. I want to hear this. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear her explain this shit. I want to hear her explain this because she made a poor choice, as she always does, because she's male identified. Okay, that means she's desperate and highly reachable. May not be to the average nigga, but the average rich nigga. The average nigga could throw this shit in the sauce easy. And now she's even more male identified because she's vulnerable. Niggas gonna be like, she's desperate. She look like RuPaul. So when y'all see, this is what happens, ladies. When you dress like this and you look like this, it makes you even more desperate. Gay niggas laugh at you because they be like, that bitch is like a hot mess. She got on drag queen motherfucking goddamn eyebrows, makeup, and hair too much. It's called too much. And they dress you up like that purposely because you know a gay nigga dressed her because she can't dress herself for you to get joked on. They love for you to do. Y'all can't trust any black men. Either the nigga trying to fuck you or the nigga trying to fuck you over. If he's gay, he trying to fuck you over. He's straight, he trying to fuck you.
Right. Yeah. I'm interested in knowing, why did you withhold that information until now? Because that shows a lot of restraint on your part.
Yeah, because I had to hold it back because I'm a celebrity and I have influence on black women. So the more dumb shit they see me doing, I got to clean it up. So let me try to blame this nigga that he was the problem, not me.
Wow. Yeah, because you know why I really didn't feel like it was good to speak in public? You know,
why not? Why not? You tell everybody else your business. I'm working with Eddie Murphy, you fucking groupie. Why don't you tell him what the deal is, RuPaul? Tell him the deal. Tell him the real deal that I was a dumb bitch for having a baby with this nigga.
Been in the public eye for a long time. My son's father has not. So obviously his choice to do that was his own in his own
No,
way.
it was your choice, darling. It's not his own choice. He been a piece of shit. I could look at that. He's a goofball. Why'd you choose him? How could you be this rich and famous and still have low standards? How? Because you have a low self-esteem. Okay? That's why. Okay? You can tell everybody else that you influence, bitch, but I inspire people. You cannot fool me. I know you're desperate. You're not even happy with your complexion. Okay? That's why you're not happy with your complexion. You're not happy with your hair color. You're not happy with nothing. You're not happy with your body. Okay, now you're trying to do the hoochie mama dance. You've never been happy yourself. You're talented, but you're not happy with you. So that's why you choose low vibrational men. So let's see you blame this nigga. Let's hear this.
But I just know for me, with my platform as a performer, that's the last thing I would want to perform is drama or you know, the chaos of my personal life. So I kept it quiet because I felt like it was inappropriate, you know, into my audience.
No. Educate us, darling. We want to see your celebrity out. We want to know that you're just as fucked up as the woman out here. Educate them. Don't keep that shit private.
I have so much respect for what I share and what I give them. I just didn't want to perform drama like that. And so that's why I was quiet. And I think with the album, it was less about like, let me set the record straight and more like, this is my truth.
No, it's not your truth, darling. We don't need to hear a Keke Palmer record. Just knock it off. We got enough songstresses, okay? All right? We got SZA. We good. Trust me, we do not need you to make a record. We get it. You're talented. Make a good choice with a fucking man, okay? That's what the women need to see. Because they're being influenced by you as a celebrity influencer, okay? Okay, you stupid bitch, go ahead.
And in that truth, it does expose things or answer questions that maybe people had about that night and situation. So it was just kind of like, this is.
I'm curious on what happened. I'm just freestyling this. I know it had to be drama. I want to know what happened. Get to it. Stop dancing around it right now with the whole media training answers. Okay, go ahead.
I'd avoid this part of my life, especially if I'm doing an album. The album is the most personal thing you can give. You know, it's not a character. It's almost like a stand-up. You know what I mean? So I would have talked about it maybe in a stand-up, you know what I mean? Or just as I would with an album, but the album came first.
We don't care about that. Will you get the fuck on with the point? We don't care about no Keke Palmer album, nigga. We good. Okay, you and Mary J with that drag queen fucking look need to stop it. Make better choices with men. You, Taraji, Mary, all of y'all are fucked up. Y'all male identified and desperate. Okay, male identified and desperate. Write it down, ladies and gentlemen. Male identified and desperate. That's what you look like. I could look at your fit. You are male identified and desperate. And you thought just because you were rich and famous, he's going to cater to me. He's going to take care of me and travel around the world. Oh, no. You didn't know what it was to deal with a nigga, did you? Or maybe you did. Maybe I could change him. I can change him. Won't you come with it? Come on, darling.
And so, yeah.
So I thought it was interesting because I feel like if people would have had that information, maybe because there was a lot of criticism of you.
Yeah, people had that information. We would know what the fuck to do. Go ahead, white woman. Say it. You and your little short ass nails. Go ahead and say it.
Time for whatever reason. I feel like if people knew you just weren't together, it would have really changed the narrative of how people looked at you.
No, it would have not changed the narrative. She's setting her up. They would have known you was a baby's mother. Okay? She got to protect her. Now, watch. She's going to have to be careful because this girl's a good interviewer. Okay? She's doing a lot of sneaky journalism here. Go ahead.
Attacked you, right? Yeah. But I see why you saved it because you're a seasoned professional. And you're not just going
Now she going to gas her. Why? She going to gas her now before she hit her with the bullshit because they know black women can't keep no fucking dude because they choose garbage. That's what it is. It ain't like y'all can't get no official nigga. You just choose trash because of your goddamn self-esteem.
Social media and airing people out, but I think it's important that you're telling your story now. What was the most difficult thing to tell on
Here you go. She's smart. She's good. See how she did? She disengaged her real quick by a little joke and she shoots with a question. This is good journalism. Watch her. She got to get her comfortable though because she's not comfortable yet.
Album, just Keke.
So I think there are 3 songs that were really like difficult.
Oh boy, why were they difficult? Because they remind you of that fucking yellow skinned banana nigga you ate? I mean, that you fucking married or had a baby with? Come on, bitch, go ahead.
And I would say, like that I was talking a lot about in the studio as we came to these songs and being very particular about what words we used and even the tones and the melodies, because I don't want anything negative or bitter, but I do want to express the grief, the anger, and all the many emotions I went through during this time in my life. Yeah. So I said off script, misunderstood, and
oh God, misunderstood. Bitch, I'm not misunderstood. I already know the deal. Okay, you married that light-skinned fucking shithole. All right, I had a baby with him. All right, what's misunderstood? Okay, RuPaul, what's misunderstood? You misunderstood yourself. Okay? You thought because of my rich and famous and everybody knows me, this nigga is going to commit and be submissive to me. No, it doesn't happen. Okay? It doesn't fucking happen. Let's go. Okay, interviewer, get her warmed up a little more. You should have got her drunk like Shannon Sharp does. Get her drunk.
And for different reasons. Like off script is about like, oh my, like I'm a Virgo. And like you said, I'm
what does that mean? It means you dumber? What does a Virgo mean? What does that mean, darling? What does that mean? You're a millionaire. You're famous. You're hearing this podcast because you're not no ordinary woman, right? But you're doing ordinary things. Okay, Keke? School us.
A professional person. So it's like for things to go off script,
right?
Oh hell no! So that's like the
over a strawberry. Over a strawberry.
Like seriously.
Yeah, keep joking with her. Get her happy. Just keep getting her happy. Should have had her. Should have gave her some brown juice before she started this interview.
And just like, oh my gosh, life blew up at me. Like, and I did everything I could do right. That's that feeling. That's off script is, oh my gosh, what am I going to do about this? I'm angry. I'm upset. I'm pissed. What the hell? And then misunderstood is acceptance, the melancholia of things never being the same again.
Oh my God. We don't need to hear this dreadful low vibrational shit, Keke. Just get on with the meat and potatoes.
Because you're going to be continuing on, or at least for me, I'm going to continue knowing this person, continue processing these experiences because we have a child. So it's also that. And then unless it's you, because to put into a song the deep, deep love that created my
You made a song. Oh my God. You made a song. You made a song about this white shithole. Why you ain't just get a white man instead of getting a nigga? What's the point of that? He's still peace. He's still dirt. You made a song. Bitch, you made 3 songs about this fucking nigga?
son.
You think you made 3 songs about pink dick?
That's like very sacred for me. Like I don't, it's almost like going into just a deep conversation about your intimate love feelings is like just something I would never do until I was changed from this experience, from my son, from my.
Oh, why don't you just ask Usher to put you on stage again and be desperate? Come on, sister, just get to it.
In the moment when you were like, I had a baby.
See, this interviewer, I like her because she's a dirty bitch. I love when dirty bitches play this game. She's trying to get into the shit. That's how we disengage you. We laugh, we smile, hee hee ha ha. You understand? Okay, let's go. Get to the question because you got to keep getting deeper with her because she keeps dancing away from it. Come on, fat bitch, go ahead.
With you, of course, I loved you. Like I chose this. I really identified with that. Yeah. I also identify with the fact that you're a woman in the limelight. So something.
No, darling, big difference. She's a black woman in the limelight. That's what you got to say, white shit. You got to say a black woman in the limelight. Big difference. Black women in the limelight is subject to that shithole. Come on, white bitch. I know you like fucking black niggas, but you gotta tell her you're a black woman. If you want to be cool with us, acknowledge us black.
You have to process on your own, and I'm not in the limelight myself to the point where you are, but I do understand that feeling. If I'm going through a personal situation, people know my partner. I talk about my partner on air all the time,
Oh, God. Your partner's probably married, bitch. I mean, come on, knock it off. You talk about your partner. Why don't you tell her to marry you, okay? Why don't you talk to your man? We don't want to hear about your partner because now you're going to reflect now. Stick with the interview. Don't start bringing that partner shit up in here, whether it's a girl, guy, or female, okay? Just stick to the script. Have her open up and pour this shit out. I want to hear what she's going to say. Come on, darling. I don't got all day.
In some way, in an adjacent way, they know him. And it's like I'm processing the feelings that are happening right now, and I'm not ready to let it out.
Oh, boy. So that means she got problems with this nigga. So she's already in a fucked up relationship, too. She's male identified. Y'all reflecting. Jesus Christ, get to it. Get to it. All right, get to it.
That's right.
So in your situation, you were kind of forced.
Yeah, I definitely felt that my hand was being forced.
Yeah.
But I did everything over the course of that time to really try not to, lean into anything.
Oh boy, Kiki, when you get to it, we want to know how stupid you are so the woman could. This is a classroom. I'm trying to show them what not to do. And this is what you don't do. You're on a podcast talking about this shit.
I tried to really just really keep that tucked. And if there was a time where I could talk about that period of my life, whether it had been in my book or my music or wherever it could have been that I felt creatively I could transmute it, I knew that I would, but I just didn't have the words to that then.
And you can't talk about something that hurts. You have to process it before you can let people in.
See, now she's trying to take advice for herself because she got a fucked up relationship. All right. She got low standards too. So she probably got that nigga sitting home playing video games while she goes and does the podcast with celebrities. Okay. It's another one. She's another low vibrational one. Okay. That's why she's trying to get advice while she's talking to her. Now she's going off the script. Stick to the script, darling.
I know what that feels like. I want you to pick a song that you want the audience to hear right now.
No, bitch, the audience don't need to hear her song. And you damn sure, why you need to hear the song? You gonna go home and listen to it because you're depressed? Because your partner's shit? We know your partner is garbage and her partner is garbage. Okay? We don't need to hear a song. I'm not gonna even give y'all the song to listen to. I'm sorry, ladies. I'm not even gonna give y'all the song.
Tea and honey. Kiki Palmer, ladies and gentlemen. She's here. We have more with her on the way. You're on the Heat. You're Amina's house. It's the Heat, Sirius XM. Kiki Palmer is here. Her album, Just Kiki, is out right now. Girl, you are popular. Okay? They trying to drag you out of here already. I feel like we just started talking.
Just got into it.
So the album is out right now. You're talking about your previous, relationship.
Yes, stick to it, sister. Get her. Let her talk about that shitty relationship.
And we learned.
I got a class here. They listen very good. Men and women, listen.
You were cheated on.
It's so funny that.
Ooh, there we go. There we go, journalist. That's how you do. A real journalist is a piece of garbage. They know how to get you. Okay? Martin Bashir was the best journalist that ever lived. They know how to get you. They play your friend. Get her. Do how that gay black man does to her. Okay? Play a friend. All right? Get to it. Go ahead.
We learned that you were cheated on.
It's so funny that everybody, you're talking about I want to know, right? Everybody.
No. We want to know why you was cheated on, darling. I didn't know that. I'm learning this right now. Why was you cheated on? Oh my God. So black women are gonna be like, oh my God, even at her value, they don't appreciate a good woman. No, she doesn't appreciate herself. Okay. The white woman knows how to get you. Okay, let her go with it. Go ahead.
I guess not everybody, but people that I've talked to are like,
Who would you talk to? Who'd you talk to? Just get on with the answer. She just said you've been cheated on. Answer the fucking question, bitch. Go ahead.
About the cheating. It's actually about when you break up with someone and you're thinking about them moving on.
Oh my God. So you broke up with him and then he cheated. Get the fuck out of here. Just get to it. This is what you don't, black women. This is when your standards are low. Keke Palmer's standards are low. That's why she looks so tacky. Her standards are low physically and mentally. Okay? Go ahead and tell them the reason why this nigga cheated.
That's really what I want to know is about. It's like, wow, like, so are you already in love? When something dies.
No, bitch. Listen to me. Okay? Why do you care if he's in love with somebody else with that bullshit? Why? Why do you care? Because you're still in love with this nigga. That's the problem. You're still in love with that white asshole. He cheated, and now you want to know if the nigga moved on. Well, where's your self-esteem? He cheated on you. How is it that you have a pussy and you got the self-esteem of a man? He's supposed to feel like that, you goddamn fool. He's supposed to feel like that, not you, dummy.
That you thought wouldn't die, you know what I mean? And you have to now start thinking of your life without them and what their new love is going to be.
Why did you worried about his new love? You fucking the game all up, sister. You are making women. Everybody listening to this right now, her interview, not this live stream, that she's fucking the game all up. You're making it cool. You're supposed to be telling these bitches, listen, I done moved on. A nigga cheated, fuck him. That's it. Okay, even if you lying, you need to put that out. Why do you care about him moving on? Why are you comparing this to why are you comparing your damn worthless baby's father to a death? Why do you care, Keke?
And the cringiness of even having that feeling, knowing that you walked away from it, that's what that song is about.
Girl, it's so powerful. I don't know how you're juggling all of this and a 2-year-old. We both have 2-year-olds.
So, baby,
how are you dealing with momhood inside of
Bitches, you with the baby's father if you got the two? It sounds to me your partner is not the baby's father. Okay, white bitch? It sounds like your partner is not the baby's father. You're doing an interview and you're reflecting because now you think you got a friend. We both got 2-year-olds. Well, bitch, I'm with two different motherfuckers. Okay? My nigga left me, you still got one. Okay? Let me know what's going on.
Releasing a visual album, which, by the way, this is her lemonade moment, okay? We are having
Oh my God. We don't need another lemonade moment. Beyonce went back and gave this nigga 2 more kids. We don't need a lemonade moment. No lemonade moment. Write it down, sister. No lemonade moment. No. Beyonce talked all that shit and fell. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. You don't need another lemonade moment.
On that level, my girl B could never be
okay. We just need the back. That's what we need. God. But how are you balancing momhood and being a businesswoman? right? You're doing movies, you're releasing an album, you have the visual album, and you're a mom.
The best way I can. I'll be honest, I do have support and help. My son has nannies. My mom.
Wow, your son has nannies. What a oh my God. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to V. She inspired me to do this. Listen, your son has, where the fuck is the father? Where is the father, bitch? Where's that worthless fucking light-skinned beige bastard? Where is he at? Your son has, we know, yeah, we get it. But now the woman like, wow, I need to get to the level to have me a nanny. No, bitch, get to the level of having a man. Okay? Get to the level of having a real man. I got a real man at home raising my son. That's what helps me out. My new boyfriend is a real man. He helps me out. We don't need about no fucking female nanny. He don't need a nanny. He gonna be a bitch anyway. You see what happened to that 22-year-old piece of shit I showed at the end of the video? That's what he's gonna end up when he becomes a nanny. He's gonna end up like Will Smith's son. Okay? All fucked up in the head. He needs a man. Where is the man? Okay, you lost when he cheated. Where is the goddamn man? Where is he at? Where's the man at?
There, but I have the blessing of him being so young right now that he's able to be with me. Where I'm at. I know eventually he's going to end up going to school and stuff like that. And so that's why I do appreciate the assistance that I have so that he can be a part of my life and that I don't have to it doesn't have to be so separate. He's a blessing, my son is. And I feel like I've also gotten better at putting time that I used to not do for myself, but that is so much easier to do for my son, where it's vacations. I used to never be able to tell my team that because I was just like, yeah, this is great. And I just kept riding the wave, even knowing that I was tired. Where now, because I have a son that I want to spend time with.
Oh my God, you talking like all single mothers, man. Just stop this. Stop it. Well, listen, this is not a flex, darling. Okay? You ain't mentioned one man in this bitch other than that fucking damn beige bastard that cheated on you. Okay? Tell us right now, what is the solution and the remedy now that this nigga fucked you? Okay? I want to know right now, Kiki. Because now the woman are going to think, well, maybe I get my hair like that. Maybe Kiki, and you know what? I need to become high value. Kiki got no value. She's just rich. She has no value. No self-esteem means no value. Okay? The end. Okay, go ahead.
That I want to be good for. It is so much easier to plan my life around that being the pinnacle piece.
Yeah. So I'm a mom like you who's balancing momhood and
oh boy, here y'all go. You're doing the Sherry Shepherd shit. Keep comparing. Okay, go ahead. Go get a Twinkie, bitch. Go ahead.
A business and being a kind of like a person in the limelight in a way. I feel guilty all the time.
Yeah.
Do you have that? Like, what do you feel guilty?
Oh God. So you got low self-esteem too, bitch. How you feeling guilty? Because you're probably a baby's father's shit and dirt. Okay, your boyfriend's probably a fucking bum. All right. Now you're working up there at Sirius Satellite with a good job. You got radio personality. You still feel low about yourself. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. These women both got good positions in life. They're making money. They're working around celebrities, and they're still making bad choices. Even her. She's trying to get advice during a fucking interview. Watch what she does. Watch her.
Yeah, and for me, it's like I want to read to my daughter every night, but sometimes it's so crazy that she's asleep.
Well, bitch, why don't you get off the phone and start looking at social media? Why don't you put the phone down and pay attention to your daughter, okay? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe if you wasn't eating on them Twinkies every goddamn night, you could pay attention to her. That's why you feel guilty, because you know your daughter went to sleep now and all you did was bullshit on a book and bullshit. You was going there looking through the goddamn phone and bullshit. You should have went through and helped her with her book and read.
Or I can even take my makeup off.
That's right.
Yeah, so it's like I feel guilty about not being able to do that. Do you have that?
Of course. I have the guilt all the time. I think
of course she got the guilt. She just said the nanny. Oh my God. Are you listening, fat bitch? She just said the nanny raises her kid. Of course she feels guilty. You're both guilty. You're both all fucked up. Your kids are being raised by the babysitter. You should feel guilty. If you had a real fucking man, you would have been able to balance that. Because you can't feel guilty when the husband's at least around.
Anybody that's a mom, whether you're a stay-at-home mom or whether you're a working mom, I think the mom guilt is inevitable.
Yeah. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's only guilty when your father's a piece of shit. Okay, your father, that beige bastard, is the piece of dirt, nigga. Don't try to pull all the damn women all around the world in this. But when you was flying high, bitch, you was thinking you was better than everybody.
because you always going to feel like it's never enough for your child. You know, you can always feel like you could have did more, you could have did better. But I think what my mom has helped me with was to understand that my child needs to be 100%.
How about your father? What did your father tell you, Kiki? I just hear mom and I hear fucking nannies around your son.
Yeah. You know, and as long as I'm making sure that I'm providing and doing what I can for myself and making sure that he's good at all times, that's the best thing that I can do.
Kiki, where is, listen, the father cheated. Is the nigga taking care of his kid? I heard you had to take the nigga to child support. Okay, we're gonna have to have this damn interview. She's gonna have to bring the shit back in. Throw her another question because she's starting to reflect.
Whether it's good all the times when you with grandma, with your auntie, or you at my job and there's somebody there that's helping you.
Where is the men? Auntie, grandma's, nanny's mother. Where are the men? Where are the men? You chose this beige bastard. Tell me at least he's a good father.
You're good.
You worried about the nigga dating and moving on.
Whatever that situation may look like for you, I think it's important that we support each other. You know what I'm saying? And saying there's no, that's why I don't like online when people are attacking other moms or saying you should do this. You're creating this very.
Yeah, you should make better choices in the men that you choose. I'm attacking you. It is a fucking attack because you have influence. You're running your mouth. You need to tell these sisters, don't make the mistake that I made. Choose better. I chose the piece of shit. You think she's going to say that in this video? No, because she's worried about, she's probably going to call him and text him, you still love me? Watch when she finishes the video.
Like, scared feeling from others because we're all trying our best and we're all figuring it out the way that it works for us. So we should applaud each other.
I'm not saying that her mother is not supportive. I'm speaking in terms of where are the men in this woman's life. Can somebody Google it right now and show me Kiki Palmer's father? Is he active in her life? Clearly not. And if he is in her life, he ain't teaching the game. Can somebody tell me right now, what is the level? Is Kiki Palmer's father in her life? And obviously at what level? Because I'm confused. What if he is in her life? How in the fuck that she's in this position right now, dancing around this whole goddamn interview, okay? And they say one word about this nigga being a good man. Because her standards are low. The father has to instill that into a child.
However we're doing it, that is getting done for our baby, applaud each other. And so I extend that to you, and I hope you extend that to me too.
Yes, I do, of course. You're being amazing. Girl, I'm just doing radio. You're doing movies. You're doing music.
Oh, shut up, man. You doing good too, darling. It got nothing to do with nothing. Y'all choose shitty niggas. Go ahead.
I gotta be up way too early.
I don't do the morning show anymore, girl. I do the night show. I did the morning show for 2 years. I'm not doing that. You couldn't pay me enough. I want to get to the movies because you're about to be whisked away from here. One of them days, the sequel?
I can't believe that happened like that.
Oh, God. We don't want to hear about no more celebrity shit and make people more depressed. Okay? We don't want to hear about no more celebrity jive and make people more depressed. Stay away from influencers, black women. Stay away from them. Stay away from influencers. Okay? They're dangerous and they're toxic. Stay away from influencers. Okay?
Let's get right to it.
This is another situation that happened. All right? I'm just gonna give her a little more to see if she talks about anything else, because they did a horrible job with that. She danced around that whole situation with the fucking cheating.
It just came out.
Are you kidding me?
Sis is on tour right now. You
shut
pick
up.
up coming out with Eddie Murphy and Pete Davidson with Amazon in August, and I'm
Oh, come on. An Amazon movie with Eddie Murphy, that's trash. Get out of here. We're done. We're done. We're tired of hearing about everybody's lives doing this and doing that, bitch. You know, I want to know why you at this level is so talented in choosing garbage.
News 12's Valerie Ryan. She spoke with the victim's family and shares the moments that led up to that woman's death. Valerie.
Amanda, disturbing details tonight. Now we know the victim's name is Tamika Powell. She was shot and killed in the middle of the street here last night. Her loved ones say all because of an argument. And tonight, that 36-year-old, the family of the 36-year-old is not only grieving, but she leaves behind 2 young daughters.
One person's reckless behavior.
Norma Campbell, Tamika's mother, remembering her daughter as a free spirit.
She did whatever she wanted to do. with no apologies, no regrets. But she had a big heart, a big loving heart.
Campbell says her daughter went to a barbecue up the street from their home last night. That's where an argument sparked. And after her daughter
Black woman, stop going to barbecues. Somebody said that Keke Palmer's, y'all couldn't find nothing about her dad. She spoke about no man in there positive, not one. That's a typical problem. That's why that your vibration is low because y'all don't have good male influences, male positive role models in your life. That's why. That's it. That's valuable. Keke Palmer's not valuable because she makes more money than you. Okay, she's actually less valuable. Okay, her and that fucking fat bastard up there are less valuable. Okay. She didn't mention her dad. She ain't mention her uncle. She ain't mention her homeboy. She ain't mention not one positive real male role model because she's male identified. Okay, they take advantage of women like that. All right. Now this woman right here is a mother of two. Went to a barbecue. Okay, seen her ex-boyfriend. He had an argument and he shot her in the fucking head. That's what he did. Listen to it.
the party, she was followed.
The guy went into his apartment, came back out with a mask. He put on the mask and left in the direction that Tamika left.
Local residents say it was on the corner of Carlton Avenue and Pacific Street, where the masked suspect and Tamika exchanged a few words. And as Tamika began to walk away, the suspect shot her once in the head.
Around 10:30, there was a gunshot.
Nah, nigga, first of all, your fucking damn gentrified asshole should have never been in Brooklyn. That's the reason why. Okay, see, when you got a neighbor that looks like this, and you be like, oh, wow, he's going to make our community better. No, he's not. He's just as much as the pile of shit that kills it. He kills the community by bringing the value, by bringing the prices up. Okay, all right. And that black bastard kills it by killing his black woman. Either way, then nobody's your friend. Gentrifiers are dirt. Why don't you just go to another? They got enough white neighborhoods in the world. Why you got to come there and fuck it all up? And then wonder, he's in Brooklyn, nigga. Of course they're going to shoot women in the head. That's what they do over there. That's Brooklyn, okay? I don't care what nobody, oh, Brooklyn's on the come up. It's nice blocks. Brooklyn is still the element. It's Brooklyn. It's a regular day for this shit. Now, why don't you move to Pennsylvania, nigga, to the sticks, okay? You shouldn't even have been here. Why even talk to this fucking white asshole?
And my wife and I went outside and saw that there had been a murder.
Oh, God. Of course there's a murder. You're in Brooklyn, nigga. That's what they do. What did you think? Brooklyn is dangerous. Yes, there's some nice gentrified blocks with a couple of you shitholes like you on there. He's shocked. Why did he move there? Because he knew he caught it for cheaper than going to Manhattan. He knew that apartment was $10,000 a month in Manhattan, and now he pays half price. The fuck out of here. Fuck gentrifiers. They're all dirt.
Video from last night's scene shows Tamika's body covered in a white, bloody sheet.
Wow. So Tamika's body's sitting in the middle of the street, and these cops are just sitting there talking. I mean, that they all can do. And she's dead. That's what happens when you deal with that shithole. She went to the barbecue, probably seen a cute nigga there. The other nigga seen her, got jealous, went in the house, put on a mask, and shot in the back of the fucking head. What a coward. And the gentrifiers wondering, how did this happen? He's in Brooklyn. He forgot he in Bucktown. That's like a gentrifier moving in the motherfucking goddamn East Los Angeles talking about, I don't know what happened. Of course, you in East LA. What you ain't think's going to happen, shithole? What did you think? Shout out to ASAP. I appreciate that super chat. Goddamn. Salute to everybody. Goddamn. From your experience, are Jamaicans wife material? If Jamaican women are wife material and she's born in the United States of America, yes. If she comes from Jamaica, you're fucked. She's traditional, you're going to be screwed. That's a foreign woman. Foreign women are just bad across the board when they come from a different country. They're bad for America. Unless you came from the country with her. But if you're American and you got a Jamaican woman and she was raised in Jamaica and grew up in America, you're fucked. She's still foreign at the end of the day, and her mode is status and being accepted by society. No fucking good. Okay? Not only have I been there, I see it all the time. That ain't no different than meeting an African bitch. That ain't no different than meeting a bitch from Israel. Once they come across that water, they change. They no fucking good. No good. But if she was born and raised here because her mother and father's Jamaican and they brought her here to have a better life, and she was born, she'll be fine. Okay? Believe me. Shout out to ASAP. I appreciate that super chat. Y'all can shoot the questions real quick because this is the story, the last one I had to share.
Tamika took her last breaths just 2 blocks from where she lived.
She took her last breath from 2 blocks from that beautiful black woman. Had no fucking value. And this is what they beautiful black sisters dead, got shot in the head. Execution style, man. You know how dirty you gotta be to shoot a nigga. You know who she got shot in the head? When that woman, she shooted her husband that molested the kid. He should have got shot in the back of the fucking head. This woman, she didn't deserve it. Oh, that's all they do with dealing with these birds. It's not about dealing with the dirty nigga. It's about having low self-esteem. You have to set your standards and keep them high. Write it down. You have to set your standards high and keep them there. You have to keep it there. It's going to be rough. It ain't going to be easy. But if y'all kept your standards high, the men would change. Okay? They'll because they're going to want to be better. They understand what I'm saying? They ain't going to be better if everybody's vibrations low. If you set your standards high, that shithole got no choice. Set it high and keep them there. Your friends, your family, your dressing, your hair, your makeup, your look, your hygiene. Keep the standards high across the board. She's not hurt. This is what this does to your family. Okay? This is when you fuck your family up. This is what happens when you are a shithole as a woman and you got low standards. This is what you do to your family.
What versus reckless behavior?
That's what you do to your family. This is what you do to your family. Your family is affected by your low vibrational fucking choices. Your family is affected by your low standards. Your family is affected by your low standards that you keep low. Okay, why don't you set them high and keep them up there? Yeah, that shithole's gonna tell you, oh, yeah, nobody's gonna want you. That's not realistic. That's fine. As long as he knows that you keeping them high, fuck him. Okay? Okay, because when a real man says, "Bitch, you're doing your thing, girl. I love the way you keep your standards high." That's when you're doing good. When that shithole tells you, "Oh, nobody's gonna want that," that's not realistic. That's good. As long as he says that, that's good. Because if he has access to you, he's not going to tell you that. Keep your standards high. How do you set it? By the company you keep. We're going to a barbecue this weekend. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go to no goddamn barbecue where you in there with average males. Don't stay away from events like that. That woman should have been home with her 2 goddamn kids. You know the baby's father wasn't in the life. It wasn't the kid's father. They'll catch him. They're going to catch him because the neighborhood is gentrified. They have to catch him. Because if the gentrifiers move out, if they don't catch that guy, the gentrifiers, they got to see an arrest. So they're going to catch the guy. They know who did it.
Norma Campbell, Tamika's mother, remembering her daughter as a free.
This is what you do.
Behavior.
Norma Campbell.
This is what you do to your family.
What versus reckless behavior?
This is what you do to your family, man.
Norma Campbell, Tamika.
This is what y'all do to your family, man. Look at that picture. That's what you do when you choose that fucking shithole. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm grown. Yeah, okay. Watch that nigga murk your ass. Okay? Now your mother and father and family is all fucked up and now wife is worthless without you. He doesn't punish you. He punishes your family. We as men, listen to a man tell you this. All right. When I know a woman got low standards, I take advantage of her. That's what we do. High standards, you can't run game on her. All you can do with a woman with high standards is add on to her. That's it. Because you can't take away from her. Her standards are high. But when it's low, all you got to do is deplete her. Oh, yeah, sometimes I feel like I ain't shit. I just want to get drunk and fuck today. Okay, well, come over here and fuck today. You know what I mean? She got low vibration. She ain't got too many motherfucking standards. You dig what I'm saying? But when she got high standards, goddamn, that's invigorating. It adds on. That's what you do to your family, ladies. Okay, one man. It didn't take one nigga to kill her. Only took one man to kill her. Only one. Only one man put that shot in her head. And then, you know who did it? Who did it, ladies and gentlemen? Let me see y'all listening. Who killed her? Was it a white man? Was it a white man? Was it a white cop? Who killed her? Who the fuck killed her? A young punk. Who killed her, ladies and gentlemen? Black woman. What race of the man killed her? Was he Asian? Was he white? Maybe he was a KKK Trump supporter. Maybe a Trump supporter killed her. Maybe a Chinese nigga killed her. Maybe an Indian guy. Right? Who killed her, ladies and gentlemen? Who killed her? Who put the mask over his face and put the bullet in the back of her head? Who did that? Who did it? Who did it? Tell me. Tell me right now who did that. What color is her baby's daddy? No, you said she's a baby daddy. What color is the man that killed her? What color? We all know that. We all know. What color? What color was he? What was his fuck his nationality? What was his race? The black male degenerate. There you go, Karen. Okay, that's it. That's it. Thank you, wife school. Yes. Okay. That's who killed her. We know that. Listen, we'll watch it.
Mika's mother remembering her daughter as a free spirit.
She did whatever she wanted to do with no apologies, no regrets, but she had a big heart. But she had a big heart.
Mother remembering her.
Whatever she wanted to do with no apologies, no regrets, but she had a big heart.
Yeah, I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I had the camera off. Okay. Okay. You got to think about it like this, black woman. Step your bar up. Step your bar up. Step it up. You could do what you want to do when you want to do it, how you want to do it. That shit is not high standards, darling. Okay? That's ignorance. Okay? You will suffer. A nigga will kill you with that attitude. Oh, I thought that was high standard. No, bitch, that's not high standard. Okay? That's crazy. Okay, you are in a white man's goddamn world. You cannot do what you want to do and how you want to do it when you want to do it. Okay? It doesn't go like that. All right? That's the problem here. That's why they killed her. Okay, that's why that black fucking lizard killed her. Cause she gonna do what she wanted to do. And that nigga was like, bitch, you supposed to be home watching them kids. And he like, nah, that's all right. If I can't have it, nobody will. All right. He probably killed her because he knew she was gonna fuck a nigga at the barbecue. All right. Set your standards high and keep them there. Yeah, you're gonna get teased. Yeah, niggas gonna be like, nobody gonna want you. Yeah, you're old, and yeah, he's gonna tell you all that. He will. Just as long as he says that, that means you're going in the right direction. Because if he doesn't tell you that, that means you're not going in the right direction. Because when you're low vibrational, he ain't gonna tell you all that. Okay? All right? Trust me when I tell you, how you keep it is through your friends and family, the people that you are around. That toxic bitch, that toxic sister, that toxic homegirl, stay the fuck away from them. Your standards are low when you're around them. Okay? All right? Feel that way about them. If you're on a line in a shopping mall and a nigga behind you looks low vibrational, tell him to go in front of you. Okay? Don't be near trash. Ariel said celibate for 4 years is staying. No, don't be celibate. You ain't gotta be, don't be celibate. You ain't gotta be celibate when you got official niggas. You got official nigga, your pussy's going in a good direction. Celibate ain't gonna do it. That's torture. Let him be celibate. He can't listen. Number one, let him get celibate. Let him be celibate because he can't get an official woman. Let him be celibate because he can't get no ass because nobody want him because everybody's bar is high and he's low. This woman is gone. Okay? All that celibate shit is because you deal with that shithole. Don't even mention celibacy. Celibacy means you choose badly. Okay, now I gotta lock my pussy down. All right, but if you got one official nigga in your life, you ain't gotta be so. You can have one official nigga that just adds on to you. He makes me feel good. I love talking to him. He's always trying to enhance me. He got my back. He holds me down. He deserves the pussy. But if you got 10 bum ass niggas around you, you go, that's not celibate. Just stop fucking them. Just stop it. Stop fucking whack niggas. Okay, that makes you whack. Okay? Okay, know the difference when an official nigga get it. You're gonna know. You're gonna know because he's gonna empower you. Okay? You're gonna know because he's gonna empower you every day, every minute of the day. Did you do this today? Did you fill out that application for the airport? Okay. I'm checking on you right now. Did you leave the house yet? Okay. My boy is waiting over there. Go out there and fill out the application. Okay, they're hiring goddamn pilots. Okay. That's what he's gonna do when you're official, because your standards are high. Okay, after you fucked the shit out of him last night, the nigga made sure, bitch, you got to get up 8 o'clock in the morning because we're going to the place to get your job. Okay? Okay? A nigga that adds on to you. You want to know what it feels? Listen to my videos every goddamn day. Okay, if it entertains you, if it makes you feel good, that's what he's supposed to make. God damn, the nigga made me laugh. He keeps me so funny. The nigga, he always making me laugh. He has a good sense of humor. You can't even get a nigga to make y'all laugh. What a man have to bring to the table? God damn, nigga, won't you make me laugh? Laughing is healthy. I don't like the way they had the little shot with her sitting in the middle of the bed. Let's go to the vision when she's laying down in the middle of the street, lifeless. Look at that. Look at that bloody sheet right there. Look at the sheet, all them cops. Look at that bloody sheet in the middle of the street, man. Because they got to wait for the goddamn mortuary. They got the bloodiest sister sitting there lifeless, man. That's somebody's mother and daughter. When a nigga approaches you, excuse me, how you doing? Keep walking. Keep walking. If he says have a nice day, just smile real quick and keep it moving. Don't stop for him. Official niggas only. They're the only ones. Well, how do we know he official? He'll know because official man gonna know you. You know your standards is high when you got real men around you. You'll know. Because all they're going to want to do is protect you and make you better. You going to that barbecue? You want me to go with you? You want me to drive you there? You need anything? Well, here take $40. I don't know if you got Uber. Put some money in your car. Take the Uber back with that. Put that to your account. He protects you. He wants you to do well. When he tell you about that low vibrational nigga, he like, you could do better than that, darling. You don't need that. Why are you dealing with that trash? And then you end up dead. You know how many family members, you know how many times our mother said, leave that motherfucker alone. Please, I brought you here for a better life. Why are you here? The mother came to America for a better life. She raised her kids here and you deal with that goddamn shithole. Because your standards are low, black woman. You got the lowest standards of the race. You got to raise that shit. Celebrity or not, low standards is low standards. Celebrities are worse because they feel entitled. That's why they get hit so hard. A nigga should not be able to say, yeah, I used to fuck that. Unless he official. An official nigga ain't going to tell nobody that. Official nigga ain't going to tell not a soul. You never know. She knows it and he knows it. That's it. Keep it smiling, keep it. Do not stop for these motherfuckers. Don't stop for them. That's it. Can I buy you a drink? No, I'm cool, baby. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's all. Buy your own fucking drink. Stun on him. All right? You stun on him by buying your own drink. Buy your girls, and he watches you and be like, God damn, this sister could do for herself. I like her style. You know what? Fuck it. I'll send him around the drinks anyway. You know what I mean? You got to make that club called high standards. No bum bitches around you, especially them. No bum bitches. No bum siblings. Cut them all the fuck off. Well, if they bums, leave them the fuck alone. Or stay the fuck away from them. Okay? Because you can't have your standards high and have a shithole around you. Okay? Keep it pushing, as they say. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a great day. I just want to show you this last clip of this woman crying. This is what y'all do when y'all choose, when your standards is low. This is what you do to your family when you have your standards are set low.
2 young daughters.
One person's reckless behavior.
One person's reckless behavior. One person's reckless behavior. I came out of a mother. Look at the sister. She trying to hold it together. They lost a sister, a daughter, a mother. He killed her. And she didn't listen. She did what the fuck she wanted to do. Okay. He told her she wasn't shit. Nobody fucking wanted. I'm going out any damn way. Yeah, over my dead body. He don't play that shit. Once you're in love with that low vibration, you're screwed. You're cooked. Certain events they ask you to go to, don't research it. See what kind of event it is and say, nah, I'm good. Thanks, but no. So-and-so's having a little gathering. Who's going to be there? Nah, I'm good. Don't just say I'm busy that day. Don't say I don't go to events like that. Okay, your standards high. You can't explain them, motherfuckers. Keep it simple. I'm sorry. Thanks, but no thanks. You got a neighbor and they ghetto. Come through one day. You could come. Listen, send them over some fucking cake or something, but I can't make them. Send them something. Just don't go. Don't go over there. Okay, shout out to Ken Thompson. If you see any Jordans in the event, yeah, a whole bunch of niggas wearing Jordans with gray beards and pants hanging off, stay the fuck out of there. Stay away. They're all dirt. I don't care how fun and ghetto it looks and everybody looking at your fat ass, stay away from there. All right? You got to be at classy events. Okay? All right? I hate to say it, they got to even look like, believe it or not, they got to look like this shithole here. Okay? They got to look like this goddamn cracker here. All right? All right? They got to look like that. When you go to the events, that's what they should be looking like in there. Stay away. That's what a cookout. If you're going to go to a cookout, I don't give a fuck how much how bland the food is, okay? You have a less point of getting shot and meeting a piece of garbage there. Stay away from men that wearing that jump man on their sneakers. I'm telling you, no fucking good. Watch the first 48. That's all they do crimes in is Jordans. Stay away. Jordans are played out. Yeah, I said it. Jordans are played out. Not for kids, not for babies, but they played out for adults, okay? Anybody wearing Jordans, that shit's a played out. The game is over. Okay? That's what your neighbor. Well, Nate, what you said about the gentrified neighbors. Well, you want to have these neighbors still. You know what I mean? I'm still saying, regardless of what. But I'm saying to you, when your neighbors look like him and they're inviting you to shit, these are the people you want to be around. Stay away from that black coon. Now, wait till we get the video when they catch them, man. They'll catch him in a few days. Wait till I show you what he look like. I bet you he's gonna like Kodak Black. How much you want to bet? He's gonna look like Kodak Black. You watch. Stay away. Play golf. Go to museums. Okay? Take walks. Walk with your shades. Go down Central Park West. Sit in the park. Read a book. Play some music. Stay away. Keep your standards high. I'm telling you. Them ghetto bitches gonna be like, God damn. After a while, they're gonna be like, damn, what's that woman into? They see you always fly. You stay to yourself. Okay? Believe me. Well, Nate, what other things would you suggest? I'm giving you all the things to suggest. It will work. Do what I do. Ask me the shit I would do, and I'll tell you. Well, we're going on to the trip to the fellas to DR. No, I don't hang with niggas like that. You would never see that. Never. My standards is too high to be around. My standards are too high for certain people to be around me. You see anybody in my studio, there's value to her. You can't be around me and average. I don't do that. Okay? You can't be around. If you was a slut, if you came to my studio drunk and high and wanting to fuck, I probably brought you there because you was drunk and high and wanted to fuck. You understand? There's still some value there because you got pussy. You understand? And knowing me, I probably still interviewed you. But if you see somebody side by side with me and you have to question what kind of woman that is, just assume right now she got to be official because Nate wouldn't have no non-official bitch around him. He don't fuck with garbage. When you see me outside in the 5 boroughs and the truck cars, all that shit moving around, nigga, when I'm working, I don't be around garbage. My customers are not garbage. Certain jobs I won't do. One of my homeboys, yo, I need you to help me to move. Nah, I'm good. I give that nigga a high price that I know he ain't gonna ever call me. Because my customers pay. My standards are high. My low-level customers ain't gonna pay the price I want. My best clubbing experience back in the day, right? So back in the day, mixed crowded clubs, yeah, but that shit is dead now. Clubbing is played out. Them days is over. Not because you're older, because it's washed up. It's over. They standing around before you know they're going to be sitting at parties. It's done. You look at a party in the 70s, look at a party in the 80s, look at the parties. Watch the decline. Now niggas sitting around, standing around playing with their phones. That's not a party. If somebody says, yo, we're going to go to the club this weekend, then you should come through. I'm like, nigga, what? I don't do that. This ain't 2003. The times now is laying low. You're a simple dude. You know what I mean? A nigga, the closest club to me is Costco. That's where all the baddest women is at. All the finest bitches in the United States is in Costco's. And any damn store, neighborhood store, gas station. Well, what about the gas stations in Atlanta where they hang out? No, that's garbage. I wouldn't even get my gas there. That's trash. I go across the street to the lonely one. Okay? Your environment. Erica said lounges with furniture. Lounges with furniture. Yes, those are nice. That's a good one, Erica. Yes. You know what I mean? You got the lounge and, you see that ratchet bitch online. No, you can't be near her. You see that bum nigga online, don't go in there. Look at the line. You see people looking classy and elegant, that's your set. You understand? Home Depot, the cash registers. The finest looking women work at Home Depot, Lowe's, okay? I'm talking about random places you could walk in with a membership. You could walk in as a customer. Okay, the club is played out. It's in the stores. The stores is lit down. Okay, the littest club in the world is Costco. That's my favorite. Then BJ's. Okay, then Piggly Wiggly, Publix, ShopRite, all that. All that shit is where that's where they at. They're in there. They're in there. They in there. It's a revolving door, and especially the express checkout. Don't let it be the self checkout. It's lit over there. Self checkout in Target, Walmart. Trust me, you ain't got to go to the club no more. Meet them there, grab some shit, and go to the park across the street. That's a full date. You met her now. Goddamn, hold on. Wait, what you doing now? Nothing. Let me go get some watermelon slices, some fruit. We could go across the street and chit chat. I'm telling you, that'll go further. I don't do clubs. You see me in the club, you be like, ew, Nate. Even I like to vacation in low-key places. Anything is a low-key. You could go to Jersey for the weekend at Parsippany and rent, what's the name of those hotels in, oh, shit. What's the name of those hotels where you could rent a house, like you could rent an apartment for one day? I forgot what Marriott calls it. It's already furnished in there. They got stoves in there, dishwasher. I forgot what it's called. I like sports bars, the bougie ones, cigar lounges. Cigar lounges is cool. But cigar lounges are not good for women because women don't be in cigar, only men. So I wouldn't fuck with that. Sports bars, nah. A little bit. If you're gonna do sports bars, go to a corporate sports bar like Buffalo Wings and shit like that. You can't go to regular sports bar. Them shits is dangerous. It got to be a major name. It's got to be a corporate one. You know what I mean? Yeah, Piggly Wiggly. Yeah, if I'm coming out south, I'm gonna walk through Piggly Wiggly. I'm gonna talk to the cashiers, women walking in and out the store. I'm from New York. I'm gonna talk to the women there. It's a suite, right? Yeah. The suites. Thank you, White School. Yes, that's a vacation. They got a pool. They got a sauna. Everything in there. You could just whatever state you choose to be in, and stay in a suite. You could cook the food. You could go to the shop. It's amazing. Okay, vacation overseas. That's done. That's played out. We got a war right now, nigga. They fuck around and kill that, shoot that plane down. You don't want to get on no plane going across the seas right now. When you start seeing the airports stopping flights, going to Haiti and all this shit, because they know niggas gonna blow the planes up. Got to be careful with that. You want to be on land. You don't want to fuck with that plane too much, man. Get in the car and drive to that bitch and take a train. You know, that terrorist is out there. You got to watch it. We got a war right now with Iran. You got to be careful. Regular sports cars, don't fuck with no regular sports bars. There's dusty niggas in there. Stay away from all that shit. You know, you got a friend that got a nice little house and he got a nice stoop, a nice little backyard, and y'all chill. Got a nice little spot to chill out. They got some wine there. They got some nice music. That's how you do it. I've been thinking about doing a health club spa with tennis. Yes, those shits are great. The health clubs are great for that. Because there's amenities there. You know what I mean? Spas, tennis, all that shit. I'm telling you. Believe me, you meet the better people along the way. Watch the type of people you start meeting. Say, I love rooftop events. Nah, that shit is whack a little bit. Stay away from them shits. You know, niggas get drunk, niggas will throw you off the roof. Don't fuck with no rooftop event. Roofs are dangerous. I don't even like rooftop events. I just think it's pointless of being on the top of a building. What is the point of that? You know, and a lot of niggas go to shit like that, looking for pussy. You don't need that. We talk about events where niggas is like, okay, you know what I mean? Country clubs is good. Memberships, yeah, because it's members. Anything that got a membership is exclusive. That's what you keep. When this channel gets big, average nigga ain't coming back in here. It's gonna be a membership only. They won't even be able to see a video ever. Yeah, fuck that damn roof shit. Nigga, I don't even like, you know how people invite you to sit and be like, yo, I got this rooftop event. I'm like, come on, nigga. Like, just you might as well just tell me to come on your porch. I'm good with that. I'm cool with sitting on the porch with a little bit of wine and some shrimp. I'm straight. I'm on the porch chilling. They got a little screen there, no mosquitoes. That's lit. Let me tell you what's lit for me. Shorty's like, listen, where you at? I'm like, all right. You want to come through? You know what I'm saying? I got some little finger foods, listen to some music on the porch. We just chilling. That's lit. That's lit. That's when your house becomes a castle. You understand? A little bit is funny. Oh, damn, I live in Charlotte. Downtown rooftop events are high-end restaurants like Fahrenheit. Nah, that's not bougie. Bougie people don't go to shit like that. You understand a little bit? There's a lot more to do in Charlotte than going to some rooftop event. You know, because that's 290s here. We was doing that shit in the 90s in New York. That shit's played out. High-end restaurants like Fahrenheit, nah, you ain't got to be at a high-end restaurant. Shitholes is there too. You could be at fucking Chili's and be having a good time. I know millionaire kids. Method Man's daughter, she's rich. She be at fucking Chili. That's her favorite restaurant. You can meet the manager. You can meet somebody. Believe me, you don't need to meet rich people. Keeping your bar high doesn't mean to be around the rich. Rich people are weirdos. So if you in Charlotte, you in the South, nigga, like you be better off taking me into a farmland. I'm good on that city bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You take me to Charlotte, North Carolina, and you want to impress me, bring me to a farmland, nigga. Show me some horses and cows. I'm good. I'm not going to leave New York, the biggest city in the world, to go to Charlotte to go to a rooftop event. I'm uncomfortable. It's hot as a motherfucker over there. I'm straight. I'm good. I'd rather be in your air-conditioned house. Yeah, rooftops are played out. That shit's played out. No, shout a little bit. Shout a little bit. I love it. That's why a little bit's here. But I'm just saying, you gotta set it high now, man. Wine vineyard, amazing. Yes. Yo, we're going away. We're going to the wine. We're going to a wine vineyard. That's dope. I don't care if it's apple picking. Anything to do with nature is fun. Anything you could get from the ground is fun, other than weed. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't like shout out to Laura. I don't like anywhere where weirdos is at. So rich events are not impressive to me. Rich people are boring and they're weirdos. They're freaks. You know, God gonna want me to fuck his wife, and I'm not into all that. I like our vibe, man. If I get along with you, we vibing, we good. That's it. That's all I need. You know what I mean? You need to go to Spain. No, I don't. I got a Spaniard restaurants right downtown Newark. That's a Spain enough for me. I do not need to go to Spain. For what? I'm gonna get on a plane in the middle of a war? Come on, a little bit. I'm not getting on no plane in the middle of a fucking war to go to foreign land. No way. I'll go right downtown Newark and go to all those Spaniard restaurants, and I'm good down there. That's enough culture for me. I'll talk to the people. Hey, how did you get here? Well, I was born in Spain. I came in for better life. They coming here for better life. I'm not going. Why am I going to go over to Spain for what? I ain't trying to move out there. You know what I'm saying? Erica said, I have access to my brownstone. I have a grill that I use. Now, that's exclusive. That is exclusive. Shout out to Erica Sean. I don't know if you have a brownstone here in Brooklyn. I don't know if you have a brownstone here in Jersey. In Hoboken, maybe you in Maryland. I'm just trying to think where brownstones is at, but that's dope. I like that. See, I would go to that. I would go to that tonight. Okay, what y'all doing tonight? All right, what y'all doing tonight? What is somebody doing tonight? That would be dope. That's a good one. If she had said, Nate, come to my brownstone tonight. I got a small grill that I use. Come through for a little bit and get a little something. That's dope. I'll leave there like I just shot off. God damn it. I felt so good. I parked my car. I had a space. She had a nice crib. It was nice to meet her. She put some shit on the grill. Bang. I had a little pina colada. I'm good. Okay. That's said and high. I learned a lot from quality conversations with different nationalities. We could do that here. You ain't got to go to Spain to do that. You could do that shit here, right here in New York. You know what I mean? Thank you, Carrie. You're very welcome. Nate, bookstores too. Bookstores, yes. Libraries, bookstores, peaceful, beautiful. Oh my God, the air conditioner, they're free, amazing. Go in there. You want to meditate? Go in there. Amazing. No shitholes in the library. Believe me, they don't read. See, shitholes don't read. Is New York still the biggest city in America, Nate? Yes. It's still the largest city. Because Brooklyn is the fourth largest city. Yeah, I don't own it. I'm on the third. No, that's okay. You have access to it. I read what you said. You got access to it. That's good enough. As long as that landlord ain't gonna be bitching. You know what I mean? I don't want to be out there chilling and you like, yo, damn, we doing our little thing here. And the landlord's like, oh, who the fuck's going on? I don't like that part. Like, damn, the landlord's fucking it all up. You understand? Shout out to London. Lonnie says, I go to art shows, even performing arts that is attire formal for theaters. Well, be careful though. Art shows are good, but a lot of rich assholes be there. You gotta watch them. They're weirdos. You don't want to be around the rich. You know what I mean? Because then you're gonna be around, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be around Keke Palmer, you're gonna be around Lisa Ray, you're gonna be around Taraji P. Henson. You don't want to be around them because they're having a shit of luck. You want to be where they don't go. You understand? Performing arts with tile forming theaters is dope. Yeah, if you want to just do virtual tours, if you want to go to Spain, you do a virtual tour. I'll give you an example. Let me show you an example before I get out of here, right? So Spain, virtual tour. Okay, so this is all you got to do right now. That's why you don't got to get on the plane no more to go to these phones. Just punch in this shit like this. This is it.
It almost looks like an impressionist painting.
Shit is beautiful though. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is beautiful as a ball. But again, you know what I mean? It ain't the time for that right now. That time ain't, you know what I mean? It may come, but this ain't the time right now. You understand? This ain't the time. I don't like rich folks. They're widows. I got a few of them niggas. Them niggas are widows. Traveling to countries that don't want you there to begin with never made sense to me. Nah, exactly. Like niggas don't want you there. I'd rather deal with these Spaniards here. Portugal has a lot of blacks, so I think you mean like in the peaches and culture. You know what it is with me, She Loves? I got my favorite beach in New York. If you know me, my favorite beach in New York City, not Jersey. My favorite beach in New York City is called, y'all hear me? Hear me out loud. My favorite beach in New York City is Far Rockaway Beach. Rockaway Beach. Okay? And there's streets though. It's got to be in the 60s, the 80s, the 110th Street. Okay, that's my favorite beach in New York, right? My second beach that's accessible to me is 15 minutes away from my crib. That's South Beach. Now in Jersey, my favorite beach is Sandy Hook. That's it. So I don't need a lot. These beaches right now do the same thing that these other beaches do. I go out there with some wine and a cooler and I'm chilling. Okay. I went all around the world in 1 week on YT. Yes, you could go look at this shit. We looking at Spain right now. This is Spain. The virtual tour. That's what they do. It's a virtual tour. You ain't got to go visit these shits. Because we didn't have this technology back then. I'm not walking up this hill and look at that. I don't have a damn drone to go that high and do all this. You're going to see more shit here on YouTube, believe me. I saw Moulin Rouge a couple weeks ago to the show. Amazing. That show was a good show. Little bit said, back in my clubbing days, college age, we party with celebs, took pictures for free. Yeah, but those was 30, 40 years ago. It was fun then. That shit is corny now. Partying then was exclusive. Partying now is whack. For anybody, I don't care how old they are. That shit's played out. Exactly. Rich people do poor behavior, Lonnie. Laura, I went to Paris with a black. Oh, it's Erica's talking to her. Rockaway Beach. That's right. Rockaway Beach. If you say Nate loves him some Rockaway Beach, that beach is amazing. That's my shit. I did the best photo shoots out there. It feels the best when I roll up there. It's amazing, 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 amazing. Okay. Yes. There you go, Ken Thompson. Jacob Reese. There you go. Yep. Jacob Reese Park. Yes. So mine is like in the 90s. That's my favorite part. They got a concrete boardwalk. The shit is like 20 inches, 20 feet wide. Shit is mad wide. You could put your bike on there. The sand is new and shit is amazing. I love it. You know what I mean? Traveling don't mean you keeping your standards high. That doesn't mean that. Because not everybody, people don't understand, like, anybody can travel. Anybody could get on a plane. Anybody could get them. You know what I mean? It ain't like a prestige. The prestige is knowing what to do. That's the prestige right now. These days, knowing what to do, shit to do here, shit to do home, shit to do without going far. You want to keep it simple. You ain't got to do much. You know what I'm saying? Lil B says this was back in the 2010s. Yeah, that's the end of it. Yeah, the club. Let me tell you something a little bit. Go to a club right now, I promise you. You're just going to be standing around. Nobody's dancing. You got to remember, I come from the era, man, of dancing all night, rubber-dubbing, coming home with blue balls and nut in my pants. You know what I'm saying? Because we dancing all night on one chick. That's the era I come from. And then the early 2000s, that era was still dope. It died. It died around 2015. It was it. That was the end of that shit. Road trips, yes. Road trips are dope. You want to get your standards high? Amazing. Good for your brain. Good for your mind. Road trips are very, 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 very intriguing. And if you get tired, you just stop at a hotel. It gotta be a corporate hotel, because God forbid there's a problem, you could complain. You know what I mean? Don't stop at no Airbnb where somebody could rape you. You know what I mean? You got to go to a corporate hotel. Stop at the Hilton. Go to hotels.com and see if you can see an inexpensive hotel and stay there and chill out. It's a beautiful, beautiful, nothing more incredible than when you walk into a hotel, a corporate hotel. It's dope. A little bit said we ran into DMX and his posse walking on South Beach. I mean, that shit is corny though, a little bit. You know what I mean? You know? You understand? Seeing a celebrity now, if DMX was alive, would be corny. It's just whack. You know what I mean? I was going to damn Cancun back in '98. That was a good time. You know what I mean? Somebody said they going to South Beach. I'm going to, what year did you go? That's how I get you. You got to tell me the year. Once you tell me the year, I'm going to know if you're official or not. What about camping, Nate? They even have glamp. Yes. I forgot about that. I'm sorry. I should have mentioned that at the beginning of the fucking conversation here. Camping is incredible. Camping. You could rent a camping trailer. You know, you don't have to buy one of the trailers. A campsite and you out there with 400 other people with trailers. That shit, that's a community. Camping is really, really, I'm just a bathroom nigga. As long as I got a good bathroom, I can sleep anywhere. I got to have a good place to use the bathroom. That's it. As long as I got a good place to use the bathroom and hot water, I'm good. I got to have hot water. Other than that, I could be in the wilderness. Camping is dope. You really want to impress somebody or do different things and be around and enjoy the beautiful things in life, camping. Yes. Some people get scared of camping and think you walking through the forest. No. Camping could be you have a mobile truck, a mobile thing, and you travel this because your house is on wheels, and you go to a campsite where they have the amenities for the campers, bathrooms, restaurants, they have the amenities there, but it's set up. It's a mobile home. You could go from one campsite to another. That's dope. That's dope. You just gotta be safe though, you gotta be safe. Niggas do rob niggas there, niggas kill, but again, it'll change your mindset because you'll see like, wow, there's so much more to do than nigga shit. You know what I mean? Because when you got your standards high, you don't think like a nigga no more. You know what I mean? It's just you gotta listen. If a person tells you right now, somebody comes to me like, yeah, we went to Atlantic City and turned up, and we went to this party back home, and they 45 years old, I'm looking at them crazy. That means they missed the boat. Who the fuck does that corny shit? You understand? Laura says, I feel like the most simple things are some of the best experience. It is. Simple shit, man. I'm telling you. That's where it's at right now. Right now, when you listen to me, remember the movie Titanic And remember that rich bougie girl that, Leonardo DiCaprio met, and when he started showing her fun outside all that snooty shit, and she was enjoying her life because he was fun. You understand what I'm saying? So she was with this privileged asshole, and she was bored out of her mind, and then she's dating this. They were called a hobo back then because he was like broke, but he was fun. He showed her a different meaning of life. You understand? People right now are neglected from that. So this is the time right now. Like if a man and woman steps their bars up and they step their standards up, they'll be able to be more creative because it influences, it inspires creative feel. New York is different. Brandy on the train decided this ain't nobody cared, but somebody said, like, you can work a little better, look it up. Yeah, I heard about that. Well, that's the thing too, because in New York, we see celebrities do all this shit, and now we know it's all social media influence, so it's whack, right? But taking a train from here to Far Rockaway and back, that's fun. People watching is fun. You know what I'm saying? Going to a hot dog stand or the 50 cents damn hot dog is, anything that's fun is endless shit. That's what's dope. It's not limited. It's endless. But when you're a rich bougie bastard, you got to stay all on the line. You can't do this, can't do that. No. Yeah, the shit is fact. Everybody's trying to outdo everybody, so that shit's played out. You understand? That's why when I use the example of supermarkets, it's just everybody's there for the same reason. We know the prices went up on the food. There's a lot to talk about. You could create a conversation just for the price of the food. Then these scallops went up to $50. What the hell's going on? There's not a person in that supermarket that cannot relate to you. They're there. You dig? Yeah, I'm telling you, it's just simple shit, man. Like, you don't want to do what that shithole can do. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Now, you have to try a float tank, aka hydrotherapy. It's amazing, soaking magnesium, Epsom salt. See, I like shit like that. But again, you know what I mean? That there's some shit I like to do with somebody. You know what I mean? Now, my daughter's a little young to do stuff like that. My wife would do it, but then we don't want to leave her out. So I'm speaking in terms of, like, let's just say, Lonnie, right? All of these things, the bum bitch ain't gonna want to do none of this stuff we talking about. The bum nigga and your bummy ass homegirls and low level, they're not gonna want to do none of that. Trust me, that's not their excess. You know what I mean? They want to stay in the neighborhood on some drama shit, go to low level clubs, be around low level niggas and chase niggas. None of these low level niggas want to do this shit. Oh, you've been in New York for 20. What part of New York you live in, Erica? What part of New York you live in? Shout out to Erica LaShawn. I'm gonna give you a blue wrench too. Little bit says, I think life is too short to be snooty. Nah, they got nothing to do with nothing, little bit. I mean, life is just too short. But it's not short when you ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit, life is long. When you doing shit, life is short. So life is not too short when you moving around. Trust me when I tell you. You know, just like Janet Jackson said, funny how time flies when you're having fun. Oh, you're in Brooklyn. Okay, so I knew it. She said Brown. Didn't I say that? I could tell you what neighborhood she live in. I ain't gonna blow up, but she could be in Park Slope. She could be in Crown Heights. She could be in Bed-Stuy. She could be in Cobble Hill. I don't know what section you in, but you in one of them sections. Brooklyn Heights. I don't know. Maybe you get real money. You live in Brooklyn Heights. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I used to see Beyonce's sister used to live over there in Cobble Hill. She used to be walking the street by herself. Well, I seen it. I seen Beyonce's sister walking in Cobble Hill, but everybody started knowing she lived over there because they wanted to see the sister. They fucked it all up. Just remember, once everybody gets up on shit, is over. Hey, have you been on a cruise? Cruises are cool, but cruises are only good if you're married. You can't go on a cruise as a single woman. That shit's corny. Don't do that. That's for couples and families. You didn't Crown? Didn't I tell you she in Crown Heights? I told you. I know where every brownstone is. You know what I mean? So she in Crown Heights. I'm gonna be in Crown Heights today. I ain't trying to hint. No, I don't want nobody to think I'm trying. I'm gonna be in Crown Heights. I gotta. Well, I'm gonna be close to Crown Heights. I gotta go to Flatbush because I gotta go get my hair done. But you right across the Eastern Parkway. So you know what I mean. You know, Flatbush and Eastern Parkway is. Yeah, come on now. You know, we know how we do. Shout out to Erica LaShawn. You in a great community, by the way. You know that. You do know this. Listen, all you got to do is walk through Crown Heights. Crown Heights, Brooklyn. Just walk through there. Come when you visit, just take your shoes and walk. That's all. Walk to the. You're gonna see black and white. It's amazing. You're gonna see black eateries. You're gonna see white eateries. You're gonna see West Indian culture. Go to Crown Heights and walk. Don't drive around. You gotta walk. If you don't like to walk, ride a bike. If you can't ride a bike, have somebody drive you because you can't drive. You know what I mean? See, she says if she had money, she'll live in Park Slope or Brooklyn Heights. Right? I told you. I know. The Cabinet Virgin Voyages, no kid cruise for adults only. I've been on a cruise twice by myself. That shit is very lonely. I didn't like that. I've been on a cruise. One was a TV show and one was I won it. You know what I mean? I won the ticket. It's I didn't like that. You know what I mean? I think cruises are just not for everybody. It's really an acquired taste for that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, if you get motion sick, shit like that. You know, if you want no kids or something, you just go to a resort with no kids. Go to a nice resort now that's what you can do all across the sea. Take the risk and go across to like, you know, West Indian type of beautiful, beautiful, beautiful 5-star adults only resort. Those shits are dope. But cruises is, you know what I mean? Depends. It really, really depends. Spike Lee is over there. Yeah, well, I know Spike Lee's whole block. He has this big event every year. Shit, I've been on 6 cruises. Green Vegan, 6. I've been in 6 cruises in my life, and they're okay. They really are, because you got to remember it's a tight roll. You know, if I get motion sick, the woman I was with, she got sick. One time, you know what I'm saying? Listen, not for everybody. It really depends on the person. I would never tell a person to go on a cruise because you're dealing with water. It's just more safer to deal with land. You know, but I got a couple now. That's all they do is cruise. They be going on cruises for 3 months. It's really an acquired. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. It's a Carnival cruise. They get down with doing boots on the ground, dancing the deck. Like I said, it's just not for everybody. I don't want y'all telling me y'all went on a cruise and it wasn't all that. And Carnival is a nigga cruise. I wouldn't fuck with no Carnival. That shit is definitely ghetto. Fuck that. At least Royal Caribbean, at the least. They even long ferry rides scare me. See what I'm saying? See, that's exactly my point. She just said even long ferry rides scare me. Mess up your whole trip. See what I'm saying? So that ain't for everybody. I wouldn't lie to you and tell you that. Like, in other words, for like the Green Vegan, she probably cruises are dope for her, but she may bring a nigga there and the nigga may have a miserable time. You don't know. You know what I mean? Whether he gets motion sick, whether he had a bad food. Remember, COVID started out on a cruise. You know what I'm saying? Like, that fucking cruise, man, you just don't know. You hit high waters and rough water. It's just like I said, it's an acquired taste. That's just like drinking a beer. You got to really like it. I love cruises, one-stop shop. You get to hit 2-3 different spots. Royal Caribbean is nice. Yeah, no niggas. There ain't too many niggas on Royal Caribbean. Yeah. What do you think about domestic flights at this time? You know, it's a dice roll. You know what I'm saying? It's a dice roll. Like, again, like, I prefer road trips, but if you have to do come on, you go to California, you got to get on the plane, but it's a risk. It's just a risky time to fly a plane during a war. That's my only answer for that. But I do love planes. I do love flying. I just love flying. I can fly anywhere. I can fly upstate New York. You know, I just love airports. You know what I mean? Now, if you sell out of Galveston, Texas, less ghetto. No. Carnival is ghetto. I don't do Carnival. No. I'm not going to go to Galveston, Texas to avoid ghetto. I just won't do it. You know what I mean? So what I'm saying, when you set your standards high, I don't fuck with Carnival at all. It's not my thing. The brand alone is ghetto. Period. I don't give a fuck if they flying out of goddamn Florida, Texas, California. It's Carnival. I don't want to have a carnival. I don't want to have a cruise with an average ghetto motherfucker around the way. It's like, yeah, I went on there before. I don't want to be nowhere when you set your standards high. You don't want to do nothing that the average motherfucker can do. Yeah. Then how you feel about people who jump out of planes for fun? That right there is dope. I mean, I wish I can do that, but I'm scared of heights. You know what I'm saying? I wish I couldn't do that. I think that shit is amazing. I won't tell the people to do it, but if you do it, I get it. I don't want to tell nobody to go do no skydiving and like, yo, this YouTuber told me to do it and I fucking died. You know what I mean? But I think that's one of the most exhilarating events in the world is a fucking damn jumping out of a plane. Yeah, COVID started on the cruise. Remember when COVID first started? And they had that cruise and the niggas had to stay on that shit. Just imagine that shit. You catch COVID on a cruise, the whole ship catches COVID and you can't get off the ship for another 7 days. Fuck that, man. That's the only thing I like about cruising, man, because you could get trapped on that boat, man. Fuck that. At least if I'm on land, I could go anywhere, you know? Renting cabins. Cabins is dope. Mm-hmm. Average niggas don't do that. I would be embarrassed to do boots on the ground. Yeah. I know a lot of people feel that way too. I wanted to try hiking one day, loving being outside of nature. Nature's my shit. Little Bit says, I know we've been on 9 cruises. Oh my God, Little Bit, listen to me, Little Bit. Listen to me. Cruises are an acquired taste, right? Not everybody's cool with being on water like that. Now, some people ain't cool with flying. But the fact that you're giving a breakdown of you've been on 9 cruises doesn't make it exclusive. I've been on 6 cruises and they were terrible. I didn't have a great experience with none of the cruises. Decent experience if I didn't have a great experience, right? So you're saying Royal Caribbean seemed to be snooty. Right. That's my shit. I'd rather fuck with Royal Caribbean, because you just confirmed what I just said. You will never see me in a Carnival cruise. I did it. I know from experience. But, you know what I mean? I don't want to be where ghetto motherfuckers is at. I live in the hood already. You understand what I'm saying? So when I leave here, and when I say the hood, I'm, you know what I mean? Whether it's around the corner from me, down the block, it's still the hood. So when I go somewhere, I don't want to see no ghetto motherfuckers. You know, the most I want to see is if I visit you and you take me through a ride through the hood. But I ain't trying to be in the hood. And I damn sure ain't going to get on no cruise to be seeing hood motherfuckers. You know? Erica says, I went skydiving. Yeah, that shit is amazing. I couldn't do that, but I think it's amazing. Yeah, niggas be brawling on. That shit is ghetto as fuck. Look online. All you got to do is pull up online. All they got is hood shit. Hell no. Dude, keep that shit. Nah, I don't fuck. Listen, when your standards is high and you keep them high, once it gets on its own thing, don't get it twisted. You may want to do some little fun shit. You ain't going to be snooty. It's just you don't want to be around the common Negro. It's just not your thing. You may pass through the hood. You may even go get you a little chicken sandwich every now and then, but you ain't trying to be out in that motherfucker all day and sitting in front of the store on a seat on lawn chairs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ski resorts are cool if you're into that. Like, black people mostly are not really into skiing. They go there with comedy shows and all that shit. You know, white folks, that's they shit. Like, these niggas really be in the dirt, in the snow skiing. So if you're going to go to a ski resort and you're skiing because you got the gear and this is what y'all do and you and your spouse do that, that's dope. But if you just going there to get away for the weekend, nah. I went to a ski resort as a child in my high school senior trip. That's how long ago that was. Yeah, I don't want to see do-rags and bonnets. I see that shit enough around my way. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to see that shit. You got to keep it simple, man. Keep it exclusive. Like, ask yourself this question: what you doing this weekend? And if it's simple, that's good. Simple is good. If you ain't got nothing outlandish planned, keep it simple. Sounds like you're low-key saying try white activities to level up. No. I'm glad you said that. Not try white activities, Because if I told you to try white activities, I would tell you to go skiing. I don't believe white activities for black people are fun. Some of the things that white people may do are, but I don't. Nah, let me make myself very, very clear. I don't think white activities are fun at all. I think outdoor activities are fun. I think exploring is fun. I think these things are fun. And I think where most things niggas don't do, not black people, niggas, big difference. You know what I mean? I don't want to be where niggas is at. You know, a nigga be like, are we going on a cruise, yo? I'm going to be like, nah, I don't fuck with that shit. Why not? You should check it out. That's the problem right there. He goes there. I got an issue with that. You see what I'm saying? Right, but agrees with opening your mind. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Because expansion is not white. Like, white people, listen, white people do some boring shit too. Let's not get it fucked up. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that golfing is fun. That shit is boring. But miniature golf is the shit. If you play miniature golf on a date, that's a fun game. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to do white things. That ain't what I'm asking. I'm just telling you, if you're going to keep it simple, keep it simple. Like, you see what she said? She could put the grill on the brownstone. That's dope. That was the most impressive thing I heard here. And it was simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like simple shit like that. Right. Shout out a little bit. Yeah, like, again, listen, if you went to a cruise, you had a good time, that's great. I mean, but, you know, I like to have that same thing in a hotel. You know what I mean? I'm the type of nigga that'll rent out a hotel the whole weekend and won't leave. I like fun shit like that. That's fun to me. Laura said, Nick, what's the difference between male identified and male influenced? You were on the road, didn't want to interrupt. So, male identified is a male worshiper. Male influence means like she goes by what men talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say, for example, like she listens to what men say and believe that's how a woman should be. You dig what I'm saying? When a male identified, that's just a male worshiper. Like, she believes women are the problem and women need to know how to cater to their man and suck their dick and lick their ass and all that. You know, that's a slave. She's all fucked up. But male influence is like you were influenced by the wrong male. You went to social media and heard some shithole tell you some shit that ain't even fucking true. You know what I mean? Like most of y'all, like y'all hear this shit like you male influence. You listen to that fucking dirtbag. It ain't like you, rather a woman like, yo, her father taught her the game. There's a big difference. You know, I had this woman the other day showing me, you know, how her man cut his dreads off and this is his 360 waves. I said, she's male influenced. Like, why is she showing me that? Like, I don't mean nothing, but what kind of nigga is he? I don't give a fuck when he cut his fucking hair off. So I'm not cutting off mine. You know what I'm saying? Nate, what's the difference between male and oh yeah, because she said that, bro. Right? You don't want to be a cave diver. There's some white people. Yeah. I'm not into the white people stuff because you know what I mean. I'm just saying if you see them there, that's not a bad thing. Sometimes I can see crackers around somewhere and I get annoyed. Like, well, come on, this fucking cracker looking at me. You know, get the fuck out of here, bro. And he'll see me say that and leave me the fuck alone. You know, he better not near me and look at me like my kid's a little nigger. I'll fucking kill him. You understand? So just because white people do, like I'm a black guy that white people love, so they be trying to do the shit I do. I tell the white folk, I said it's corny, bro. I said, well, I ain't doing that fucking corny shit. Okay, that's when my brothers influence my behavior because I don't tolerate man shit. Right. So a man could influence you that way too. You could see brothers cheating on mad girls, and now the woman may think, damn, niggas ain't shit, which is somewhat true, right? But she's influenced by that. It's not good. She needs to be inspired. Like, we don't need you to be influenced. We know niggas ain't shit. We know we fucked up. We need to be inspired. So if a woman's learning the game, that's inspiration. But if she sees brothers ain't shit, her siblings ain't shit, then she's influenced. If she see niggas on social media complaining, she's influenced. I heard guys say they like it this way. She's influenced. She doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? She got to hear that shit from an official nigga. Because if he official, she ain't gonna be influenced. She's gonna be inspired. Because official nigga inspire a woman. Caves can be cool. The Baths and Virgin Islands is a bucket list trip. See, you like sexy shit. Caves are dope. And I like some. I don't want to go too deep in the cave. It's gonna be hot as a motherfucker. It'd be 150 degrees. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of women are lost. Yeah, if you male influence and you come here, you know what I mean. Like you gotta just like. If you tell me, like, let's say for example, right, Laura, somebody comes in and tells me about a man. This guy told me this. I say who, and I may say, who told you that? And they say this guy on such and such. I'm like, don't believe that shit. That's an influence. But you may tell me something. I may say, ooh, who told you that? Wow. Bro told you that? That's a good look right there. That's a real nigga right there. You know what I'm saying? That's inspired. See, here we speak in terms of inspiration and, you know what I mean? So when your value is coming up, you're going to see shit on a different level because when you're inspired, your standards are going to be high because you're inspired. But when you're influenced, your standards are going to be low because that influence makes you feel, you know what I mean? Anything, you know, you're influenced. It's not good. You need to be inspired. So a lot of women don't understand that. Is it reversible? Yes. That's the good news. It is reversible. You know what I mean? It ain't like catching something you can't get rid of it. But if you stupid, I can't fix that. I can fix a lot of shit, but I can't fix stupid. Stupid is just like, that's a whole different level. Like if you're a dumb bitch, like I didn't nothing I could do for you there. Let me give you an example of a dumb bitch. Hold on. Let me give you a quick example. I'm gonna go to my YouTube, right? I'll show you. This is a dumb bitch. I can't fix this. Nothing I could do with this. So this girl here left a comment on one of my videos, right? Let me see where the comment is at. She left a very okay, where's that shit at? Okay, so here's the comment right here, right? So as y'all know, I did this video with yesterday, Black Women Have No Options, which y'all don't. So you just better just choose. you better just listen to what I tell you, because y'all ain't got no options. So just step your game up. So there was a comment here that this woman left. So this stupid bitch, she's listening. I ain't gonna go to her page because believe me, knowing her, she's gonna fucking block me. So this bitch named Starberry777, fucking whack ass corny hoe. Probably ain't have a fucking father. And then she probably go, oh, my father, I see my father love my mother. I say, yeah, you ain't see him cheating on her either, you dumb bitch. But anyway, she goes, why would you, instead of her saying, hey, brother, I checked the video, instead of her listening to the video, she went and says, why would you put a Jussie as the thumbnail? He's clearly not straight, LOL. I'm like, if you listen to the video, you would get the point. She replies, I'm a black woman. The title of your vid doesn't apply, so I'm good off watching. Right. That's a dumb bitch. So then she sees that I didn't reply to her. I said, oh, it applies. Trust me, when I tell you, you'll see. She goes, oh, no, it doesn't, because I don't know. You don't know me, dude. That's a dumb bitch. I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing with that. That's what you call a fucking idiot. You know what I mean? So I can't do nothing with that. So I'm just telling you, you know what I'm saying? You know, you male identified, you male influenced, I could fuck with that. But dumb, I can't do nothing about that. You know, she's dumb for life. You know what I mean? Will she see? She may not learn, but she will see. Because she's a dummy. So when I clicked on her page, I realized she had a thing. I said, oh, this bitch is a fucking idiot. But ladies and gentlemen, yeah, enough of that dumb bitch. But you watched it already. Hold on. No, I didn't. She didn't. I don't know if she watched it or not. I don't know. She clearly didn't. She just attacked me with the bullshit. I don't know what that was about, but I mean, I can't do that. I'm just showing an example of dumb. Now, I don't know if one of y'all here is her. I'm just saying, but a comment like that, that's beneath me. I don't, you know what I mean? You can't do nothing about that. Like my bar is too high to talk to a dumb bitch like that. You know what I mean? So, ladies and gentlemen, let me get out of here. Y'all have a great day. I love you all, and I'll talk to a lot of y'all soon. I appreciate you. Oh yeah. I see she had a channel. She got a legit channel. But last time I clicked on a girl's channel, they fucking blocked me. So hold on, let me just take this last comment. Don't get how women have so many bad experiences with men that still. Yeah, she ain't gonna listen to a real nigga, so I'm not gonna waste my time. That bitch is see. Fuck that bitch. And she pretty too, so you know she's fucked. She's gonna be cooked. Her goose is gonna be cooked. So she couldn't come to me. Even if she came in and said, Nate, I apologize. I wasn't one talking shit. I said, no, bitch, I'm good. You know, keep that fucking energy. All right. Have a nice day. I love y'all. I love you, Kara. I love you, Green Vegan. Goddamn, I love you, Laura. I love you, Erica. I love you, Shayla. I love a little bit everybody. Goddamn, you have a good day. Peace.